One time for
all right, game one, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. Your New York Knicks are facing off against the Atlanta Hawks to start off our playoff journey. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy CK2K here on KnicksFanTV for yet another play-by-play, this time presented to you by Car Gurus. Shout out to Car Gurus for sponsoring this play-by-play stream. Guys, I am ready. Not nervous, not scared, not worried. I am ready. No SpongeBob. I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I want the Knicks to get this series started on the right note with a 1-0 lead against Atlanta. And I hope you guys feel the same way. Shout out to all my mods and members being with us here on this play-by-play. Your boy Walker. What we got? We got the shout out to the natives. You know who you are. You know who you are, rocking Jalen Brunson today. Also got the Knicks hat on. Let's get it. I'm ready for this one, man. Shout out to everybody in chat, man. Shout out to mods, members. Shout out to everybody over on the Twitch side of things. Let's get into it, man. The game has not necessarily started just yet. Still, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was keeping my eye on that y'all boy Dante and those Wolves. I was watching that game on the side. Every time it feels like the T-Wolves got closer, Jokic and them just had a response for everything, which, you know, that team is crazy. But we'll see. That series is going to be fun. We also saw the Cavaliers take care of business against the Toronto Raptors in the first game of the 26 playoffs. So I wonder how that series is going to go. But all I care about is the Knicks getting the dub today, not getting spoiled anything on WrestleMania night 1. And, you know, then it'd be a good Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Danhausen, curse be down. No MSG network. At least we have CKTV on mute. I got you guys. Come on, man. I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. No nerves, no worry, nothing. I am ready for this one. Once again, man, I'm waiting for the Twitch to load up, and there you guys are over on Twitch. Shout out to you guys on Twitch. Rocking with us here on this play-by-play magic. I see you, B Mills. I see you. Got to show love to you guys coming through and keeping the Twitch side of things going. But shout out to my members over on YouTube. Zach, NY to LA, says, CK, the quest for the chip begins. All or nothing. I agree. Shout out to you, Father Peace. Eddie Suarez. We got Genergy here. Says, so you got to select the game on Prime to watch? We here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did the same thing. I was like waiting for the game to switch over, but no. I was able to leave that game to watch this one. We got choices, and I'm here for it. Shout out to No Diddy BBQ. Crazy name, but appreciate you for being here. Marcus Miller in the building. We got Jax, in the building. Shout out to Genergy once again, though. We got, I cannot say your name, Nange Buckle. I know I'm saying your name wrong. Get Cat and Bridges off early. I hope you mean that you need them to get things started offensively early, not trading them, because I'm not here for trade talks. It's time to be serious. Appreciate you, Jens the Groot. That means a lot. Shout out to Son from Brooklyn. Shout out to Ties, as always. Rare edition. He said, crazy name indeed. I know my guy Russell Whiskey was here. Oh, yeah, I got to show love to Russell Whiskey. Always first in attendance. Got to show love to him. Who am I missing of all my mods and members? If I miss you, my apologies. Pat's Nation with a $2 super said, let's go, Knicks. Let's get this ring. Shout out to $2 before we even got started. That's the energy we on today. Shout out to everybody else as well, man. I don't know is here. Chris Connors is here. Wisdom. We got playoff wisdom. I'm curious what that's going to look like. Does the troll stay alive, or are we in playoff mode? Zero Dark 30. LeBron with the shades walking down the tunnel. Which version of wisdom are we getting? I'm curious. Shout out to That Work TV. Hope you are good. Who am I missing? Squid. What's good, Squid? IG is here. Will Rose is here. I know I'm missing a lot of names. I'm trying to get as many as I can. Base God, I see you. The Talisman, I see you. I know I'm missing some names, but you are still appreciated. I will get them as the stream goes on. Yeah, man, we in the building. Knicks ready to get this thing started. I need an early start. I need to get this thing going off of the rips. No wasted time. Get it done early. Get it done early. Get her done. I don't know, says Mitch is definitely the playoff X factor. Oh, Skyzoo, you still going, brother? Appreciate you, Skyzoo. Honestly, yeah, you know, saying he's an X factor, I'll give you that. To me, the highlight of this entire series is none other than Karl Anthony Towns. No if and way buts about it. We know what Jalen Brunson can do against this Hawks team. We know what this Hawks team is going to do to Jalen Brunson. I guarantee you that they're going to blitz him. They're going to throw everything at him to force someone else to do something about it. We already know about oh my goodness, why is his name escaping me? Dyson Daniels. We know what he does. We know what his job is to do today. We get all that. But my question is, who in a Hawks jersey has the ability to guard up, locked in, and ready to play Karl Anthony Towns? Not a one. So for me, I'm looking at Karl Anthony Towns. I'm wondering which version of you shows up, because we need you to be here for this series to be anything. Also, would love my guy Mikal Bridges to keep it going. He looked great in April up until this point. Are we going to get playoff Bridges like we saw last year with a little bit more offense? That'd be great. OG Anunoby, would love to see him be consistent as well. But to me, the highlight of this series, not just game one, the highlight of this series is Karl Anthony Towns. And I'm going to be real with you. As much as I may not give the best, I may not be the biggest Karl Anthony Towns fan, I do believe he will step up. I think he will take this serious. I think this is going to be a bit of a turnaround compared to the ups and downs of the season. I think he's going to do a great job in this series. He has no choice. But it starts over, people. 53 wins on the year means nothing, because right now we are both 0-0. Who's going to get the dub, man? Who is going to get the dub? Shout out to everybody for being here. Twitch, once again, I don't know why I keep losing your chat. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move you guys over here. This is how I will not lose you guys. If I move you guys right here, boom. Boom. That's how I don't lose you guys. It's crazy. It's diabolical, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like this stream, people. I'm not doing it to beg. I'm just doing it because it lets people know that we are live and we are here in the place doing what we do. So, yeah, hit that like button up and help some of the other Knicks fans out there that are trying to find a place to watch the game that is not infested by Stan Van Gundy. Like the stream and helps them find this one. We here, bro. My guy CK, let's go. Shout out to you, James Baker. Playoff Randall is Booker T. Spinaroonie. Rare edition, you get a slide on that one. I say if there is any, you know what? We got the serious NBA conversation out the way. The game hasn't started yet. It's time for me to bring up the other part. Today is also another big day for me. Right now, Knicks first, and then this thing comes second. Today is day one of WrestleMania. Yes, that means WrestleMania is 2 nights every year now, Saturday and Sunday in mid-April. I'm telling you guys this so nicely. Do not, and I repeat, do not spoil, spill, talk about, mention anything wrestling in this chat. You will get banned. I am going to yeet you so far from this chat that you might miss game 2. Do not. We are everybody in this chat, whether it's Twitch or YouTube, we are locked in on our New York Knicks, and we are hoping to enjoy WrestleMania after this game because we want to focus only on the Knicks. I don't want to see the Knicks on a 20-0 run, whooping on the Hawks, and then I got to read that Logan Paul did a thing to what we doing? I'm locked in on my Knicks right now. Don't ruin it for the rest of us. Appreciate you. That is a warning. Because from now here on out, Thor is in the building. You've been warned. Now we back to the Knicks. You have been warned. We are back to the Knicks. All right. Game should be starting here soon. Hold on. Playoffs on some extra CP time today. Golly. Hold on, man. It is 15 past the hour, and we still got Common doing the little like pre-show stuff. What are we doing? What are we doing? The WWE fans in the chat are saying, thank you, CK. Yeah, man. No, we ain't playing around today, man. As ZM said, prediction for the series, my heart, my Knicks fandom is saying Knicks in 5. The Hawks have to get 1. I do think the Hawks get 1. I would love to bring out a broom, but I think the Hawks get 1. But my brain is telling me Knicks in 6. I want to follow my heart. Let's see how we look in game 1, and I will go with my heart. that wants to go with Knicks in 5, but my brain is saying that the Hawks might get 2 of them in this series. So that's not the answer you're looking for, but that's where I'm at. I need our Knicks to punch them in the mouth and have the Hawks regret not showing up the last game of the season. Factuals. I agree to not spoil anything, nor will I troll fake news. I will point out we have Morpheus and Neo on the team, Mike Brown and Kolick. Not gonna lie, I got Carl scoring the first 30 points in the series. I like that. Iron Wolf said, just win the series. It's that simple. It is that simple. That's it. Just win the series. Once again, guys, it's your boy CK2K here live on the mic, here for the play-by-play on KnicksFanTV. This show is brought to you by Car Gurus. We are here for another play-by-play. We got a UK Knicks fan that just checked in. Shout out to Bryn. We always love having you here with us. Energy said the Mecca. Yeah, protect home court for sure, please. This is the first playoff game, not a play-in. Oh, we in the playoffs now, Charlie C. Play-in is over, and both of those final play-in games were raggedy AF on Friday. We were live on my channel for the Charlotte Hornets, Orlando Magic, and we didn't even make it to the final tip. CK, this is what we play for all year. It begins now. Talk to him. Michael said chills. We should have chills. Key matchup, Daddy A versus Richard Shea. Mega. Okay, yo. I guess Wisdom ain't changing, bro. Wisdom lied, man. He lied. He lied. All right, man. Ooh, I'm hyped up, bro. Ooh, I am hyped up. Y'all better buckle up. This is going to be one of the best play-by-plays y'all going to get because I'm ready for this one. Knicks, do not let me down. Oh, I'm not recording. I need to record this. Record this. Let's get it. Sorry, I've been away. Had a death in the family, but here with my Knicks fam, Randy Johnson. Never apologize for that. Life is more important, and I'm sorry to hear about your loss. My condolences to you, but don't feel the need to apologize. We'll always be here, and we're glad to have you here with us for Game 1. I guess Fulius couldn't get it done. Ha. Joke's on you. I'm taking it that the Timberwolves lost Game 1, and what we didn't lose is the opening tip. You hear the Garden crowd live, and the Knicks win the tip, and away we go. Karl Anthony Towns immediately picked up by Okongwu. Brunson on the drive, a wide open Bridges. Does Bridges get the series started? He will not. First shot, no good. Here we go. That would have been cinema. If my boy Mikal could have got the first bucket of the series after everything I had to hear for the last 2 years, that would have made me happy. Unfortunately, no good. Jalen Johnson blocked by OG Anunoby. Great slide over to help on defense. Josh Hart holding on to the handle. 2 defenders in front of him. Bridges on McCollum. McCollum trying to stay strong with him. Bridges going for the post up. Bridges the mid-range pull. And I get what I want. If at first you don't succeed, you try again. Mikal Bridges getting this round started. 2-0, and Jalen Johnson immediately. There you go. The Hawks wasting no time attacking the weak points in Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson, and an easy dunk for Jalen Johnson. We're going to have to be able to withstand that storm because we know the Hawks love to target Hart and Brunson. We just saw Hart get taken advantage of there off the screen. Karl Anthony Towns with the rock. He's looking around. He finds Brunson. Brunson with one of the easiest shots of his career gets the floater to fall, and the Knicks respond. Karl Anthony Towns feeling himself. This is the second or third sleeved Karl Anthony Towns game we got this year. Jalen Johnson holding on the rock. Defense chants are loud in the Garden. Dyson Daniels on the drive. Dyson Daniels gets left ball. What just happened? Parted the blue sea, the red sea. Excuse me, I said blue sea because the Knicks. You see what I did there? But terrible defense, and it's 4-4 again. Jalen Brunson going to let it fly over Johnson. Oh, we are having fun. Oh, we're having fun. We not playing around. I would just love the defense to lock back in, but we're not playing around. That bucket is down. Bridges with the tough assignment of guarding Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He finds his shot in the mid-range, and he gets his first bucket to fall. Bridges gets caught on the screen. Walker gets the open mid-ranger. And 6-7. God, I meant to read it backwards. I don't want to hear it in the chat. It's 6-7. Karl-Anthony Towns wraparound pass. OG loses the handle, and the Hawks now going the other way. Turnover by the Knicks. Daniels over to McCollum. McCollum for three. Foot was on the line, but I think they're going to reward him with that three, and they will. So now the Hawks take their first lead of the game, 9-7. Karl-Anthony Towns over aggressive with the pass. Brunson not able to save it. Turnover again by the Knicks. Back-to-back turnovers by New York, and they're early trailing by 2. Oh, brother. Shout out to D-Money. What up, Geo Slaps? What's good, y'all? 9-7 is the count. Dyson Daniels hands it over to Naw. Naw with the nice pass to Daniels. Daniels unnecessarily switches hands. And now a 4-point game. Bridges now on the other side, picked up by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He gets a difficult pass to Towns. Towns by himself against Okongwu. He finds Brunson. Brunson looking around. Brunson by himself against Naw. Brunson looking like he's taking the challenge. Step back pull. Try to sell a foul. Instead gets a bank to fall. Jalen Brunson starting off hot. Bridges pokes the ball free. And it goes back court, and Jalen Johnson gets the rock. Good aggressive start here for Bridges. He has to, because he has the tough assignment of guarding a very hot Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets the Most Improved Player of the Year award. Brunson, good steal there, pokes the ball free, and it's 2-on-3. Brunson steps into a transition 3-ball, and the captain has arrived. Jalen Brunson not wasting any time, but CJ McCollum does a great job responding to the Brunson transition 3, and it's a 1-point game, 13-12. Let's get this, Knicks. Let's get it. Let's get it. El Capitan, Energy, El Capitan. Hart finding Brunson. He shoots another one. Brunson's feeling himself. Oh, my goodness. Jalen Brunson is playoff ready. 14-13. Defense is where the Knicks need to get it together, finally garnering a stop. Knicks with a 1-point lead. Jalen Brunson has not missed a single shot yet. And the Knicks with a 1-point lead. Towns with the lead pass to Hart. Hart finding Bridges. Bridges an open 3-ball. And Mikal Bridges with the 3-ball and the emote. And the Knicks crowd are celebrating. An early start for New York. You can feel the energy, bro. You can feel the playoff vibes already. It is the first quarter. Every play, every time we touch the rock, every shot that goes up, the crowd is hyped up. This is my favorite time of the year. And the Knicks right now taking full advantage of the energy in the Garden right now. 17-13, your New York Knicks are up. Timeout called by the Atlanta Hawks. Shout out to everybody in the chat here. I was so excited I didn't even switch to the box score yet because I was just engaged. But as I mentioned, Jalen Brunson is the main guy, as he always is. All season long, we had people trying to blame and point fingers and say Brunson can't do this. We can't win with Brunson that, blobbity, blobbity. But in game 1, Jalen Brunson is locked in and not missing a shot. 5 for 5 from the field, 12 points early. And guess who the second leading scorer is right behind him? Another guy that got ridiculed all season long. My guy, Mikal Bridges, waking up to the moment. Great start for the Knicks. Defense a little shaky, but the offense doing what it needs to do right now with the help of the Garden crowd. Shout out to all the supers. We got, hold on, let me catch up. We got Chef Guns becoming or returning as a franchise member. Shout out to you. We also got a super from Ties. Ties always holding it down with the super chats. $5 super from Ties saying, y'all forgot who the F this is. Y'all hated on the ball hog all year. We outside. Brunts him. MVP year. Talk about it. Talk about it. Say it again. We also got Raging Pianist in the chat. $5 super. Said the cap is coming to play, baby. Yes, Sir, El Capitan, they try to hate on him all year long, try to push narratives that just didn't make no goddamn sense. Shout out to Pat's Nation, by the way, with the $2 super. Said beautiful start on O. Need to lock in on D. Completely correct. Completely agree with that. Shout out to all the supers. Shout out to all of the new members. We are live and we are in full effect. Playoff mode engaged. Knicks up by 4. B. Mill said this ball movement. Facts. Facts. This looks like the team that Mike Brown sold to us after that first press conference. I'm telling you, Mike Brown might be a psychopath, bro. He might be a psychopath that said, we're not going to try that stuff until we need to. He might be a psychopath, bro. I just realized you're supposed to be orange. Hello. Hello. Why didn't no one tell me? We still got the Magic and Hornets colors. You're supposed to be orange, man. Hold on, player. We got to switch that up. We got to switch that up. Hold on a minute there, player. Hold on a minute there, player. You supposed to be orange. Go orange. There we go. I was going to say, hold on. We got to get the Knicks colors in the building right now. Didn't realize we still had that Carolina blue out there. RIP to the Hornets. Pat's Nation, by the way, welcome to the fan shop. Glad to have you with us. I had to spend all week listening to Bums and Brunson's convos. My goat shut them the F up in 5 minutes. And Freud said, man, Prime doesn't mess around. Didn't know the game started. Just catch the last few possessions. To be fair, Prime did start kind of late today. They started a whole 17 minutes late. But yeah. See, it's funny. I love Prime and I love NBC's broadcast. The problem is they got Reggie Miller and Stan Van Gundy. Outside of that, the whole overlay, the whole atmosphere, the whole everything else going on has been top tier. As Dyson Daniels gets a 3-ball up, it's no good. Rebounded by Bridges. A very active Mikal Bridges here in game 1. Bridges going right to the rim. Goes right after Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Gets the bucket, and it's 19-13. Josh Hart, good defense there. In the words of Chuck D, been talking about it all season long. Bridges saving himself for when it matters. And right there, we're seeing Bridges attack the rim. But we're also seeing a 3-ball go down by Jalen Johnson. Jalen Brunson using the screen. Karl-Anthony Towns still scoreless. Brunson said this is why he's scoreless, because I'm hot right now. Another 3-ball for the captain. Jalen Brunson not playing around with this defense. A floater missed there by Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and the Knicks going the other way. 22-16. OG Anunoby back to Towns. Towns looking around. Towns trying to find somebody. Towns finding Hart. Hart using the screen. Hart going to the paint. Double team picked up immediately. He has heels on the baseline. Terrible pass, but it's still going to be Knicks ball with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. We need Josh Hart to get with the program. The rest of the Knicks right now playing locked in, and Josh Hart almost with the turnover for no reason. Wisdom. Ticket to get easy game, no cardiac tonight. Trust me, Will Rose, I hope so. But once again, another flub by Josh Hart. And here go the Hawks the other way. 3-ball by Okongwu. That one no good. Rebounded by OG. Knicks still up by 6. Few misses here for the Atlanta Hawks, and the Knicks now need to capitalize off of that. Keep the run going. Jalen Brunson thought about it. Risky pass, almost turned over. It's going to stay Knicks ball. Shout out to Joe Budden in the crowd. All right, things starting to get a little sloppy. Maybe we should switch it up. Look for Karl-Anthony Towns in the post. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, by the way, going to the bench. Jonathan Kuminga checks into the game. He is single-handedly taking the former number 1 overall pick, Zachary Richeche, out of the rotation in Atlanta. And look at Karl-Anthony. Oh, and he's blocked by Okongwu. I asked who can stop Karl. Okongwu said hello. Not a good start there from Cat. 0 for 1. Jalen Johnson shooting over Jalen Brunson. It's no good. Johnson trying to get his own rebound. He will not. because Josh Hart's rebounding stat's a little too high, but his turnover stat is just as high. Jalen Johnson with all the space. He fired a transition three, and back-to-back foolish plays for the New York Knicks result in a timeout called by Mike Brown. What a response by the Hawks. Karl Anthony Towns trying to get it going, gets swatted. Josh Hart with back-to-back turnovers. And Jalen Johnson, the culprit, taking advantage of the sloppy plays by the Knicks. Knicks lead by 22-19. Got to expect them to fight back, but we need the Knicks to lock in. Not a good play there from the New York Knicks. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I need to lock in. Are they releasing another season of Jack Ryan? I thought Jack Ryan was done. Don't tease me. Sorry. I need to lock in, but they just hit me with a Jack Ryan commercial, and I'm hyped up. Let me lock in. Knicks are leading by only 3 points. A great start for the Knicks, but right now the Hawks doing a great job responding. While Jalen Johnson, who is the leading man for the Hawks in this one, he has 8 points for Atlanta, 5 for C.J. McCollum. But the big key here for me today is the fact that Josh Hart has come into this one with 0 points and 2 turnovers early. Well, they've only given him 1 of the 2 turnovers, so we'll just talk about that. Oh, Jack is back, CK. Yo, B. Mills, this is throwing me off. I was told that the series was done. I got it out of my system. I finally accepted it. But now they're giving me a movie. I need to lock in, Chad. I'm sorry. This is throwing me all the way on wrong. It's a Jack Ryan movie. My heart, bro. Okay, I need to lock in. Sorry, that threw me all the way off. I wasn't ready. Amazon Prime. This is Prime Video's fault. I need to lock in. It's a movie event, CK. Yeah, I'm seeing this. I'm seeing it. It's blowing me. It's blowing my mind, bro. The defense is still in regular season mode. Facts. Cat and OG gotta open their mouth to communicate. Tell Josh, hold up. I like that. I'm okay with that. Hart will bounce back. Not even worried. Great play. Great take. Let's hope so. I know CK happy as hell seeing Mikhail cooking. Happy and not surprised. How about that? Not gonna lie, this movie looks kind of good. Yo, Jack Ryan, look, man, Jack Ryan, top tier TV show, top tier books if you read them. And I'm a huge John Krasinski fan. To hell with anybody that hated him as Mr. Fantastic. But yeah, no, I'm excited for that. I didn't know that was happening. I didn't know they were coming out with that. I didn't know. That was a pleasant surprise. But I'll enjoy it after the Knicks get this W. What the hell kind of shoes Okongwu wearing? Okongwu's Adidas look like some bowling shoes, man. Those things look nasty. Yuck. Okongwu, what we doing? Zach said Josh Hart's having a typical boneheaded first quarter, which means he'll probably have a typical solid second half. Very true. I love that. At this point, right. Before I can waste any breath hating on Josh Hart, I got to wait to see what he turns into in the second half. Very good point. The Jack Ryan watch party, we might have to set it up. Right? That's funny. All right, Genergy says we're going to clean it up. I agree with Genergy. JB is looking Chef Steph-esque right now, hitting threes and coming off of those screens. Loving all the takes so far from everybody. Great outputs. The Garden looks like a movie, packed and electric. Let's go Knicks. Yeah. Amen. All right, here we go. 3-point game for the New York Knicks. A hot start, but a nice little response by the Atlanta Hawks. How will the Knicks fight back? Mitchell Robinson checking in and wasting no time. The two big man lineup is out there. OG, the odd man out. And Karl Anthony Towns going to get caught on that moving screen. Towns could not stay in place. Not a good screen there from Karl Anthony Towns. All right, 22-19. Defense is going to be key here. Will they tie the game up or will the Knicks get a stop? This one, I tell you guys this all the time. Mikal Bridges gets these phantom fouls. I don't understand what he did there to garner a foul. He gets these all the time. Mikal Bridges, Jordan Clarkson. That foul, there was no foul there. There was no foul there. One a game. Mikal Bridges will get a phantom foul that makes no damn sense. But either way, there it is. Bridges gets his first one of the night. 22-19. Jalen Johnson rolling over. Johnson finding Daniels. Daniels with a wild floater, missing everything. Rebounded by Brunson, and the Knicks going the other way. 3-point lead for the New York Knicks. Brunson, what a pull. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Okongwu. And Okongwu, now he's dribbling up in those nasty Adidas bowling shoes. And I'm a fan of Adidas, but I do not like those shoes. But Okongwu goes up. He draws contact, and Okongwu going to the line for 2. He said Mitch scared the F out of Daniels. The refs have picked a side, and it's not the Knicks. Surprise, surprise. Okongwu gets the first of 2 free throws to fall. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker checking back into the game after a slow start. Bridges did a solid job defending him early on. And now Dyson Daniels goes to the bench. A tall lineup here for the Atlanta Hawks. I keep wanting to say Falcons. Outside of Gabe Vincent, but look at them. They also got Mo Gay out there too, checking into the game. They got a big lineup. How does Mike Brown respond to that? Because we don't have big lineups on the bench, at least not to play. And right on cue, because we got Deuce McBride and Landry Shamet checking into game. Karl Anthony Towns checking out. So we're combating their big lineup with a smallish lineup. I lied. Mo Gay did not check in just yet, so they're not unleashing the big lineup just yet. Almost turned over from Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby corrals it. Anunoby scoreless in this one so far. Got to get him going. Brunson uses the screen. Brunson on the drive. Brunson in the paint. Brunson looking around. Brunson missing opportunities. Brunson has to fire it. Misses everything. And the Knicks now losing all of the mojo that they started the game with. Nickeil Alexander-Walker uses the screen. Nice find to Okongwu. Okongwu with the drive. And they take the lead back 23-22. Jalen Brunson finding Landry Shamet. Landry Shamet can't get past Kuminga. Has to reset. Finding Deuce McBride. McBride, even though it was a loss, played well in the final game of the season. Deuce trying to add to it, but that won't go down. Brunson fights for it, but Johnson gets it. 22-23. Okongwu back to Kuminga. Kuminga breaking it down. He has the smaller Brunson on him. He's going to go right after him. He throws up some nonsense. Terrible shot with the matchup that was given, and now the Knicks going the other way. OG Anunoby picked up by Johnson. OG Anunoby going all the way. He draws contact. A late foul call, but it eventually is called. And OG Anunoby to the line for 2. I thought they weren't going to call that one. But OG Anunoby to the line to take the lead right back. Why is McBride in the game? Because he's our best player off the bench. What is that question? What the hell is this lineup? I agree with that statement. What are we doing right now does not match up well with their lineup. OG missed both free throws. He is barely shooting the first one right now. Mitch has height on. Okongwu block his shot. Agreed. Oh, I lied. Look at who checks into the game with a little under 2:30 in the first quarter. Zachary Ricochet. I thought he was all the way out the rotation, but he still finds some minutes here in game 1 of the first round. Either way, OG Anunoby makes both free throws. Someone in the chat tried to hit him with a curse, but it did not work. Cross-court pass to Ricochet. Ricochet, he has
nice shot.
I couldn't even get my thought out because Lord have mercy. Air ball by Ricochet. And Brunson with the rock. Brunson going right after Kuminga. Brunson spin move. Brunson caught up. Brunson finding OG. And Anunoby on the drive. Gabe Vincent tried everything, but OG gets the floater to fall. What up, Frankie? I see you over there on Twitch, brother. Knicks back with the lead, a 3-point lead at that. Defense chants loud in the Garden, and it's just the first quarter. Brunson steps up to Kuminga, but Kuminga steps right past him. Ricochet, another raggedy shot, gets his own rebound and misses it again. Zachary Ricochet, this was a former first overall pick, might I remind you. Terrible shots. 3-point game. Brunson on the drive. Brunson with the scoop. Brunson with the make. 28-23, a 5-point lead with 1:20 remaining in the first quarter. Kuminga misses it. Ricochet, another rebound. Man, Landry Shamet is getting bullied on the boards. Nickeil Alexander-Walker desperately trying to find something. Can't get it to fall. Good defense by Deuce. Now Deuce all by himself. Pulls up from 3.
Tragic.
Terrible shot there from Deuce. 28-23. Deuce McBride trying to re-up. Gets suckered into that foul. Picks up his first foul, adding some insult to injury there for Deuce McBride. The Cowboy says, dude, stop shooting threes, go to the rim. Yeah, I didn't necessarily like that shot in transition. Hold on, sorry, it misses. Okay, I missed the play. Sorry, Ms. ZK was checking up on me. ATL throwing up hope shots, get the board team. Yeah, that's been something that was oddly going in the wrong direction for us towards the end of the season was the rebounding. And there's the play right there, Ricochet catching Brunson across the face. Brunson, are those? I'm trying to see which Kobe's we're looking at down there. I think Kobe ran the Brunson. Rest in peace, Kobe. Wearing the not the 5s. I think those might be the 6s. Those are not the 6s. I'm so stupid. It doesn't matter. Let's go Knicks chance in the Garden. I'm worrying about the wrong things right now. Brunson and the Knicks up by 4. 35 seconds remain in this first quarter. Brunson spins past Vincent, pulls a shot, a lot of contact. Referees letting them play through it, and I'm kind of here for that, but can the Knicks get a stop on the other end? Kuminga finding Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Back to Kuminga. Kuminga thought about it. Brunson steps up. Kuminga throws up nonsense. Rebounded by Mitch. OG finding Brunson, and the Knicks can get one final shot here in this first quarter. Brunson with 7 seconds remaining on the clock for the first quarter. Brunson throws up nonsense. He gets it to fall. I say it was nonsense, but Brunson says it's what I had in mind. The Knicks with a 6-point lead, 30-24. And the story is none other than Jalen Big Money Brunson. 19 points in the first quarter. Bridges right behind him with 7. And the Knicks take the early lead. But here is where things get challenging. Which version of the Knicks are we going to see in the second quarter? Because Brunson will start this quarter on the bench. So we need Towns to step up in that time. So we're going to see how the Knicks respond. But what a good start. And that's how we want to see this team start a game in the first quarter with a lead. We struggled to do that for the majority of the 2026 calendar year. But here it is in game 1 of the playoffs. We already take a lead in after one quarter of play. I'm here for it. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream, people. How many we got with us? We got 500 in the building, and only one quarter has been played. You guys are too real. Let's keep that going. Subscribe if you haven't hit that like button. Don't forget to share out this stream to somebody that you know might be a fan of KnicksFanTV. Also, shout out to Car Gurus, the proud sponsor of today's play-by-play. CK, this team feel different to you? Dude, this feels different. Yes, Yeah, I was saying that early on. It feels like everything that Mike Brown had sold to us in those early press conferences, it feels like this is the first time since maybe like that preseason that we're seeing it. The ball movement, I mean, towards the end of that first quarter a little bit, it got a little too selfish, but in the beginning, as we started off the game, the ball movement was top tier. We saw Bridges attacking the rim. People weren't playing scared. You're doing a great job switching. Like it looked like what we wanted to see from this team. There's still some things I would like to see. I still would like to see a little bit more of that two-man game between Brunson and Towns like we saw at the beginning of the month. But, yeah, it does feel different, and it's just game one. Let's see how we can keep that alive. Like I said, though, I'm looking at Towns here in this second quarter. Need him to step up. I don't want to say, like, it's not his fault. Yeah, but Jalen Brunson was hot like fish grease in that first quarter, but Towns needs to get in there and get it together as well. Him and OG Anunoby are going to be crucial scoring-wise in this series. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate you guys on both sides, Twitch or YouTube. There's a lot of smacking going on in the paint, but the refs are calling it both sides and calling it playoff basketball. Yes. Yeah, I prefer playoff basketball physicality, less fouls being called. It did seem like the referees were going towards the Hawks early on, but I agree. I feel like the officiating has been pretty even with some of the calls. Let them be physical. This is the playoffs after all. But we'll see if that maintains. Shout out to the Gold Man in the chat. How many minutes will Brunson play tonight? 38, 37, 38. That's my final guess. Anywhere between 36 and 38. That's my final answer. See, exactly. Team looks different. Small issues, but it's butterflies in my eyes. 100%. 100%. So if this man Mike Brown is that diabolically smart that he said, we're just winging it all year long and we'll lock it together for the playoffs, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Because we only started seeing this version of the Knicks in April. And right now in game one. So we'll see. We'll see. But we're back in action, by the way. Gabe Vincent grabbed by Jordan Clarkson, who gets his first minutes. We're getting a 9-man rotation out of Mike Brown here to start off this game. The 4 guys off the bench have been Mitchell Robinson, Deuce McBride, Landry Shamet, and Jordan Clarkson. But here's the problem with Clarkson. Luckily, Nikhil misses the shot. But that's the problem with Jordan Clarkson, that the risk you're gonna run, man. Nikhil Alexander-Walker has not played well this entire game. Bridges doing a solid job defensively on him, but now with Clarkson out there, he might find his shot. Clarkson and Shamet. We don't want Nikhil Alexander-Walker to find any kind of heat. Landry Shamet out to OG. OG firing his first 3. It's too strong. Rebounded by Shamet. Shamet hands it to Deuce. Deuce with the fake. Shamet with the pull. Shamet with the bucket. Love that shot there by Landry Shamet. It's what he does. Saves it back to Nikhil. Nikhil blocked by Robinson. OG one man to beat. It's Okongwu. There's contact. No foul called, but a putback dunk by Jordan Clarkson. Is that the first Clarkson dunk we have of the year? Somebody check the stat. CJ McCollum, though, wasting no time responding with a 3-ball. We can't celebrate too long. They don't let us celebrate too long. We are cooking indeed, rare edition. 35-27. Why is CJ wide open? Because our defensive liabilities have checked in, minus Josh Hart. Okongwu tips the ball free. He believes it was out of bounds on the Knicks. Referee not buying it. Still Knicks ball. Inbound for Landry Shamet. (27-35). CJ McCollum picked up by Jordan Clarkson. He passes it back out to Okongwu. Okongwu over to Nikhil Alexander-Walker. He has Landry Shamet jumping all around him. Great pickup. McCollum on the drive. McCollum tries to go for the floater, and there goes Mitchell Robinson again, protecting the interior. Mitchell Robinson will not be babied in this series because there are no back-to-backs. So Mitchell Robinson will be active and will be effective all series long. He just put the ball on the ground and had the Garden crowd excited for half a second. Deuce McBride to OG. OG with the step back. OG left open. OG pulls it in. OG Anunoby. 3-ball up and in for OG. Nickeil Alexander-Walker draws contact on Shamet. And I got to give the Hawks some credit. The Hawks do a great job of attacking the Knicks immediately after made shots, because they know they're going to get the numbers on us, because you don't want to play us in that half court, especially with Mitchell Robinson subbed in defensively. I just realized Karl Anthony Towns is not in the game right now. This is an interesting 5 by Mike Brown. We were so in love with how Mitchell Robinson has played so far. Karl Anthony Towns is not out there. Right on cue. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if he checked in. I heard the buzzer, but I don't think there's any substitutions coming in. Mind you, this 5 is doing great. This is an interesting and a not very common 5 we've seen this year, but they're doing a solid job. I'm just surprised no Karl Anthony Towns to start things off. Towns playing limited minutes here today. OG going for the poster, but can't get there. Tipped out of bounds by Mitchell Robinson. He is fouled, by the way, so OG Anunoby to the line for 2. Yeah, just interesting take there from Mr. Brown. Deciding not to go with Karl, but I can't get mad because right now this 5 is cooking, defensively and offensively. So, look, no complaints, just interesting. Playoff rotation, CK, he's been playing Cat and Brunson more together, and their 2-man game is elite. That's a great take. Yeah, you might be onto something there. But at the same time, though, Marcus, Karl Anthony Towns still subbed out at the normal time he does in that first quarter. So what my point is, there's been a huge gap of basketball without Towns. So I'm not disregarding what you said. That is probably very necessarily true, but that's a long time to go without Towns, which is kind of odd. But like I said, it's working. Knicks up by 11 now. I'm not complaining about it. Just odd is all I'm saying. Jalen Johnson on the drive. By the way, OG making both free throws to put them up by 11. Okongwu firing his first 3. And Okongwu loves that 3-ball against us. Not the best three-point shooter. He can shoot the 3. When it comes to playing against the Knicks, he finds his shot at a high rate. Landry Shamet grabbed by Jonathan Kuminga on the drive. Foul on him. Knicks up by 8. And here comes Josh Hart. Shot to Freeway Hustler with the $5 super. He said, if the refs stay out of it, we're going to beat the feathers off these pigeons. Love that. Jordan Clarkson on a drive. He gets the layup. And look at Jordan Clarkson, man. Mike Brown trying to get Cat Gatorade to 100%. He's going to finish the half and start this half. Yeah, for sure. Just few observations. I ain't disagreeing with it, but look at Deuce McBride. All that just to get caught up on his screen. Mitchell Robinson not letting him breathe. And somehow, somewhere, I'm even impressed there. Mitchell Robinson had CJ bottled up, and somehow CJ gets that bucket to fall. That is impressive. I can't even hate on that shot. Tough layup. Great defense from Mitchell Robinson. 8-point lead once again for the New York Knicks. Landry Shamet on the drive. He goes right after Kuminga, misses it there. Mitchell Robinson hits it away. Josh Hart, I think, was hit in the face and trying to sell it. Oh, yeah, he definitely traveled. he 1,000% traveled on that play, champ. 100%. Still a tough shot, but he 1,000% traveled to get to that point. Shout out to Pats Nation with the $5 super. CJ is the X factor for Atlanta. A lot of playoff experience. Need to key in on him. Very good eye at Pats Nation. Yes, Paisley Pats Nation saying to not keep your eye off of CJ McCollum in this series. I completely agree with that statement. Good eye, Pat. What a dunk there from Okongwu. Back to an 8-point game. Mitchell Robinson hands it over to Hart. Hart with the move. He pulls from the free throw line, and there goes Joshua Hart. Nice shot. Oh, there's a foul. I thought that was a timeout being called, but they call a interesting foul there. Next up by 8 again. I think, yeah, Clarkson picked again. Jordan Clarkson and Bridges, man, they get some of the most interesting foul calls, bro. I just need them to be studied. By the way, yeah, Towns checks in now at the 8. Yo, Towns was sitting for how many minutes has Towns played so far? Like, okay, yeah, him and Bridges both played just 8 minutes and 10 seconds, I guess. I don't know. I just find it interesting. Interesting. Either way, Knicks up by 8. The Phantom JC foul. Yeah, him and Bridges, notorious for him. Dyson Daniels looking around. He finds Mo Gay for 3. No good. Rebounded by none other than Joshua Hart. A bucket here will put the Knicks back up by double digits. He goes right after Jalen Johnson. Can't get it to fall. Tough landing. Here goes Kuminga. Kuminga Euro passes Deuce and gets the layup. 6-point lead for the Knicks. The Atlanta Hawks finally fighting back here in this one. Knicks doing everything they can to keep them away, but the Hawks doing a great job at fighting back. Brunson finding Deuce. Deuce on the drive. Deuce with the floater. It's no good. And Kuminga with the rebound. Karl Anthony Towns hit in the head. Drags down Kuminga in the process. And Towns is in a lot of pain there. I didn't see what happened. Oh, he got an elbow right to the forehead. And then Towns wanted a nice little hug on the way down. What are they checking for Towns? Hey, man, Josh Hart getting sponsorships, bro. This man getting brand deals. This man sponsored by Patron now. He got Hanes and Patron. You know, and Josh Hart got a whole meal from Chipotle. Get your money, big Josh. Go ahead and get your money, brother. Get your money, man. My man out there talking about tight handles and dribbling down the court and trying to tie it to Patron. Please explain to me the comparison, bro. Shout out to Josh Hart, man. Get your money. His agent is, shout out to his agent. Cooking. That is what an agent's supposed to be doing. I ain't even mad at it. I'm not even knocking the hustle. I just can't believe it. Go ahead. Go Josh. More commercials than Brunson. More commercials than Towns. Go ahead, Josh. Anyways, do we know what the referees ultimately went with there? We saw Towns get hit in the face, but then he also wrapped around and grabbed Kuminga off the rebound. Not sure what the call was. I'm assuming they're going to give a foul there on Towns. But what's happening? Did they give him a flagrant? Did they give him a transition take? What was the call? Devontae says we need an enforcer. That should not fly. Now they got Hart, Brunson, Cat, and Jose in an ATT commercial. That still proves my point that Hart got more commercials than them because you said Hart's in that one too. His agent's cooking, bro. Hart's agent is cooking. We can't fight it. Wisdom said Deuce looks scared to shoot. We need our snipers taking shots. How many 3-point attempts does Deuce and Shamet have? I know Shamet has made 1 3 and he's only attempted 2. Am I correct on that? Let's double check it. Yes, Landry Shamet has 2 3-pointers up, made 1. Deuce has only shot 2. So yeah, to your point, only 4 threes between the two of them. Jordan Clarkson, we know he is scared to shoot a 3-ball because his 3-ball has not fallen well this season. But I agree. For the most part, though, we're shooting well from the 3-point line. But to what Wisdom is saying, we're not really getting many shots from the 3-point line. So yeah, you got to have your guys that shoot that ball, shoot the ball. So I think that's fair. Deuce is just in his head, man. I was really hoping that last game would help his confidence, but Deuce is just in his head, man. I want to see Kolek, not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you right now, if another guard is getting any burn, next up is gonna be Jose Alvarado. That's not a prediction. That is not a spoiler either, because they might not go that way, but all right, so I don't necessarily know what happened. Maybe it was just a clean foul, but Nickeil Alexander-Walker wastes no time, gets the 3 ball to fall. And here comes Atlanta. The Knicks having a bit of a rough stretch here in this second quarter. 9-2 run for the Atlanta Hawks. 6 minutes remain in this first half. Brunson, who had 19 in the first quarter, not scoring yet in this quarter. Bridges, who also came out hot, has not scored yet. Josh Hart with the pump fake. Josh Hart with the drive. Josh Hart double clutches. Josh Hart gets the roll. That shot is brought to you by Patron. What a take there from Josh Hart. Defense chance in the Garden once again. But look at Jalen Johnson getting past the defender. Bridges fights. He gets the rebound, and the Knicks going the other way. OG Anunoby getting ready to check back into the game. It seems like Karl-Anthony Towns is okay. Very, very dangerous pass there from Josh Hart. Luckily, Knicks retain possession. Yeah, what a shot there from Josh Hart. That's tough, man. That's tough. Ty said we win in this game by 20. 41-46, 5-point game. Karl-Anthony Towns. Oh, he got the rookie on his hip. And losing the handle, though. Towns seems to be in a little bit of trouble here. Finally going down. Finally goes for a hook shot. Another miss for Karl-Anthony Towns. 46-41. CJ McCollum picked up by Bridges. Bridges trying to stick with them. Hart did not read the assignment well. He dropped down instead of going up on that play. And CJ McCollum makes him pay. Terrible read there from Josh Hart. 44-46. Towns with the ball. Towns on the drive. Towns fouled by Mo Gay. I almost said Mo Diawara. Yeah, Josh Hart. Like, why are you backing up? I don't understand why Hart is backing up there. In what situation do you think you need to drop there? That makes no sense. Step up. Like, showing that play again just made me even more mad. Oh, they're looking to see if there was flagrant behavior by Mo Gay. I don't think so. Man, we in the playoffs, man. It's a hard foul. We got free throws. Move on. We ain't got time for this, bro. Move on, man. It's playoff time. Peace and love. I know this is my team. I know I can get a good play here, but move on, man. This ain't no flagrant. Come on, man. Put Towns on the line and let's move, man. Where just said didn't understand that either. Yeah, I don't understand why Hart would drop back. I don't know what we're doing. Breaking. So B Mills, I almost banned you, bro. I almost banned you. I got so worried what you were telling me. I thought you were gonna say breaking news, so and so won. I was about to ban you, B Mills, but you said breaking sidebar. Kevin Durant out for game 1 with a knee injury. It's time for Bronny to go off, man. No, that's interesting. That's very interesting for that series. As expected, nothing there. No shenanigans, no flagrancy, nothing. Regular foul. Towns to the line for 2. Knicks holding on to a 2-point lead. Let me not say holding on, clinging on to a 2-point lead. After what has been a hot start for the Knicks, the Hawks have been winning this quarter so far, 20-16, and they are just right there at the cusp of taking the lead. But Towns to the free throw line to put this thing back up by 2 possessions. We are the only game on Prime. Yeah, there's one game at a time, Frank. Yeah, they spread out the playoff games a little bit more this time around. Oh, but CK, turn your phone. Oh, no, I don't get notifications from ESPN. Don't worry. We're good over here on that side. Dev, you playing with fire, Dev. You playing with fire, Dev. You almost got it. We almost sent you. You said it, CK. Second quarter. Yeah. 44-48. 4-point game. CJ McCollum with the floater. No good, but tipped in by Mo Gay. The rookie, man, he's been playing some good minutes for the Hawks. There was a time where there were people in the chat laughing at just his name alone, but he's been doing some good stuff for Atlanta, and right now playing more meaningful minutes than their former first-round overall pick. I'm sorry, I can't get over the fact that Zachary Ricochet was a first overall pick, and I can't get over the fact that Karl Anthony Towns just took one of the nastiest-looking floaters right there. The Hawks right now with an opportunity to tie the game. Jonathan Kuminga not able to make that pass clean, but Dyson Daniels corrals it. Dyson Daniels with the floater. Daniels no good. The Knicks survive and still with a 2-point lead. That what the hell was way too late. Towns with an awkward pass, and here go the Hawks. What are we doing right now, folks? The Knicks now are in sleep mode. Jalen Brunson, lazy defense, and it's a tie game at 48. All of the sauce and all of the excitement of that first quarter is now all the way gone. And OG Anunoby gets the dunk and gives the Knicks a 2-point lead. Muhammad said, I'm unbanned. You were never banned. You were just timed out, bro. Welcome back, Muhammad. Please, nothing nefarious this time around. Another miss there from the Atlanta Hawks. Josh Hart moving the other way. Knicks can could put this lead back up to a 2-possession game, but they got to lock back in. This has been Atlanta's quarter thus far. 3 minutes will remain in the second quarter and in the half. 48-50. Karl Anthony Towns thought about it. He fakes it. He has Kuminga behind him and goes up and gets the jam. And let's hope that dunk wakes up Karl Anthony Towns. He has been just going with the flow this game. Hopefully that wakes him up. But Jalen Johnson, not to be outdone, goes to the basket, draws contact from OG Anunoby. Josh Hart does not agree with the foul call. But free throws coming up for Jalen Johnson. To Cowboy said, "Cat, you see that? Get aggressive, fool." Oh, brother. All right. Well, so much for not having a stressful game in this one, right? I was being told that this one should not be stressful. Spoiler alert, I'm stressing out, man. I am stressing out. Refs are inconsistent with the calls. Are we calling minimal contact or no? Look, you're not gonna like this take. The Hawks have been more aggressive than the Knicks, though. Like I get it. They have been getting more fouls on their side, but if you're actually watching the game, the Hawks are attacking us. We're not really attacking them. And when we do attack, we're going away from contact. So I hear you. I understand the frustration by the chat with the foul so far, but the Hawks are playing more physical than we are. It's as simple as that. To Cowboy CK, I am in my living room cussing like a sailor. Hey, playoffs, it is allowed. Go crazy. Jacob Ball with the $2 super. What up, Jacob? Say what's up, CK. You still the GOAT. Appreciate you, man. Say Sosa. Bang, bang. He said, I need Cat to be more aggressive. I think we all need Cat to be more aggressive. I came in here putting my whole mortgage on Karl Anthony Towns, something I swore I would never do, and he out here making me regret it because He has not come out in this game as aggressive as I hoped he would have, but again, it is game one. Excuse me. R&B DNY says, I'm not stressing out till Eastern Conference game 4. That's fair. That's fair. This is very, very good game. Knicks are playing good defense. They're defending. Yeah. Wisdom says, I kind of agree. Carl and OG can be more aggressive attacking the rim. I completely, ain't no kind of for me. I completely agree. Not feeling the Telluride, man. I love the Telluride, bro. I love the Telluride, dog. I love the Telluride. MG3 disagrees. He says, CK's just chatting. I get it. They came back, but relax, CK. We clearly played more aggressive refs and laps on the defensive side is why this game is close. I feel like I said the same thing. All I was talking about was, the complaints about the fouls and the foul differential. And I'm saying I feel like the Hawks have played more aggressive. I mean, the proof is in the pudding with the scoring differential right now. They're going to the basket more than we are. But hey, peace and love. All these delays. I missed League Pass already, Marcus. The worst part about the playoffs is no more League Pass, man. I love League Pass, bro. League Pass does not get enough shine. League Pass is the toppest of tiers of all subscription services in sports. I'll say that with my whole chest. Jalen Johnson makes the first free throw, by the way. Yeah, I miss League Pass already as well. CK, you reckon us always losing the lead is a legitimate problem, or it's just because the Hawks are playing good? Hawks are playing well in the second quarter. They're playing well in the second quarter. 52-50. Knicks up by 2 again. Brunson trying to get his shot to go, and Brunson, who was scorching hot in that first quarter, finds the bucket there and puts the Knicks back up by 4. Josh Hart with the drive. Josh Hart to Brunson. Brunson pulls the 3. That's no good. Hart tries to get the rebound, but I think he was also out of bounds when he got the rebound. Shells with the important question saying, is it just me or I don't see Spike Lee or Tracy Morgan? Yeah, I've only seen Joe Budden and Fat Joe, if we're keeping tabs on our celebrities. But yeah, I don't see Tracy Morgan in his spot, and I haven't even noticed Spike Lee was not here. Jalen Johnson shooting it right over Hart. That's no good. Knicks up by 4. Knicks now can get back in their winning ways, extend the lead. That's a high shot attempt. He does get the foul. No basket. And Brunson to the line for 2. I think this is the first trip to the free throw line for Jalen Brunson. Yo, Jalen Brunson's stats right now are absolutely insane. I don't want to hear none of y'all say nothing about my captain ever again, bro. I'm not trying to hear it. Thank you, Frank, for the blessings. See, you're going to be on postgame. Not tonight. I know I lied to you guys last game and said I wasn't going to be on postgame, and then ended up hosting the postgame. But no, not tonight because of WrestleMania. But from here on out, for the rest of the series, for the rest of the playoffs, I will be on postgame until further notice. Just not tonight. This broadcast sucks. I might have to turn on subtitles. That's crazy, Kush. Or you could just mute them. Just mute them, bro. Just mute them. Because the thing is, you can put on subtitles and you're still going to have to read what Stan Van Gundy says. Tomorrow, Frank. Not today, because it's happening right now. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to stream night 2 of WrestleMania. So hopefully something crazy happens to close out the weekend. Floater goes down there from Dyson Daniels. Not as scared to take that shot with Mitchell Robinson not in the game. Forgive me. That was C.J. McCollum. Karl Anthony Towns gets a 3 ball up. It's no good. Rebounded by Atlanta. We got a little under a minute 20 left in this half. Knicks with a 3-point lead. Hawks winning the second quarter. But the Knicks still in the driver's seat. Good defense from Towns. Towns can make the pass, and he makes it short. and it's given right back to Atlanta. Nickeil Alexander-Walker gets past Towns, and Towns swats him away. Great response there from Towns after the turnover. Bridges gets it over to Brunson. Brunson taking some time off of the clock before getting the shot up. Brunson at the top by the logo with 14 on the shot clock, 45 on the game clock. Directing traffic and looking to get a good shot. Brunson picked up by McCollum. Brunson picked up by Brunson.
What the hell?
I understand that Brunson had to shoot that.
God, no way.
I understand Brunson had to shoot that, but brother didn't even try. Oh my goodness, Jalen. Anyways, another turnover from Atlanta, so it's all good. We can act like that shot never happened. 20 seconds remains in the first half. We got a few scoreless. I take it back. We got a few low-scoring Knicks here. Josh Hart, one of them. Karl-Anthony Towns, another one of them. Gets his own rebound, goes up and draws a foul, and points right at Okongwu. We may not be having some celebrities in the building, but we got some former Knicks here rocking with us. 8 seconds remain in the first half. Karl-Anthony Towns to the line for two. Okongwu still arguing the call. How many fouls is that on Onyeka Okongwu? I think that's his third foul. No, it's his second foul he picked up, which is why he wants that foul taken back. But while he argues, Towns to the line for two. Makes the first one. Towns makes the second one, and Wisdom calling for Brunson to be taken out for defense, and Mike Brown agrees. Brunson on the bench. 5 seconds remains. Jalen Johnson wants to be the hero. He spins around. He finds Okongwu. Okongwu off the shot clock cheese. It never fails, ladies and gentlemen. The shot clock cheese gets us yet again. What a shot by Okongwu. It is a three. He is 2 for 2 from the three-point line. The score after one half of play, 57-55. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that shot went down, and it will count. After a extremely hot and scorching start to the game, the Knicks falter a little bit slightly in that second quarter, as we give up a 27-31 quarter to the Atlanta Hawks, leading still by 2 points. Our leading man in this game was Jalen Brunson. Brunson scored 19 points in that first quarter and only came away with 3 in the second quarter. Interesting stat there. But even more interesting, Karl-Anthony Towns numbers. 6 points in the half, shooting 1 for 6 from the field. That is 17% from the field. Josh Hart with 4 points in this one. OG Anunoby found his groove early in that second quarter. Bridges found his groove in the first quarter, but had not shot since. And for the second unit, still not really necessarily sure where any offense is going to come from. Deuce McBride, 0 for 3 to start. Landry Shamet, 1 for 3 to start. Jordan Clarkson, 2 for 2 so far. New York Knicks up by 2, 57-55, but the second quarter was not kind to us. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got how many rocking with us in this chat right now? We got 530 in the building. Rocking with us here on the play-by-play. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream. The stream is brought to you by Car Gurus. Shout out to Car Gurus for sponsoring this stream. B. Mill said Carl was right there, though. That's why I didn't like the shot. Yeah. You talking about the Brunson sit-down shot? I didn't like it. He took more time debating on if he was going to shoot it than just handing it off to Carl to get a better shot up. Yeah, I didn't like that shot either, but we move. The Knicks are up by 2. second half will be the half we go crazy and expand this lead for a game 1 victory. No worry here, folks. No worry at all. It was a lowly second quarter, but it could have been much, much worse. Shout out to all you guys in the chat, man. How are we feeling about this series? I don't think I got to properly ask the opinion of the masses in this series. What is your prediction on how this series will go? Do you see the Knicks getting the sweep? Does this game so far after one half of play change your mind? Do you think that it's going to be 5, 6? Do you think this even gets to 7? What are your thoughts about the Knicks in this series? Let it be known in the chat. Just quickly let me know what you think this series will end. So give me Knicks in 5, Hawks in 7, whatever you think it may be. Let me know in the chats because I'm curious. I'm curious to hear how we're feeling after one half of basketball. Profits NYK said we got the jitters. Feel good about this series. Knicks in 5. Wise guy. I like that. Man, we getting the broomstick out. I love that. The Knicks. I love that. I love that. Mike Grew says pull it. I don't have pull powers, guys. I should have pull powers, but I don't have the pull powers. Tragic, y'all. Tragic. I can't. Hold on. Maybe I can't. Hold on. Let me see what powers I got. Oh, my gosh. I'm scared. Oh, no. I went on YouTube. I'm scared. I don't want to see no YouTubers posting no videos about anything. Oh, man. I almost forgot. I was getting a little too comfortable. Hold on. Okay, we're good. Oh man. No, don't spoil me. Nope, Serene. Nope. Hold on, nope. Oh God, I saw John Cena's face. All right, we're good. All right, let's make a poll. Here we go. Did someone else make a poll? No one made a poll. All right, how many games will the Knicks? Okay, we're gonna go Knicks and Knicks sweep. I can't. I can't pull it. There's not enough options, chat. I only get 4 spots. I can't give all the options. I got it. Knicks sweep. Knicks in 5. Knicks in 6. Oh, I can only do 4. I'm gonna do this. Knicks in 5 or 6. Knicks in 7. There we go. We figured it out. Chat. We figured it out. I got to keep that option because there's going to be somebody in the chat that's going to want this option, whether we believe it or not. While you guys answer that poll, shout out to the super chat we got. I think it was the Canes with the $2 super chat. Great job, my brother. Let's go. Appreciate you. Salute to the chat. Geraldine, glad to have you with us. Taylor, that orange looks good. You talking about Taylor Rooks? I saw she was wearing orange in the broadcast. Michael Groove said, I'm crying. I'm glad you think it's funny, all right? This is serious. SZM said, Cat and Hart needs to be better for us. Other than that, it's been good. Yeah. Should have exploited the 11-point lead we had earlier in the second, but I can't complain. Frank said 4 or 5. Spidey Parker asking if the Knicks can survive this. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. CK, is this the year Deuce has to show up in the playoffs? Yes. CK, separate the 5 and the 6. I can't. They got to be separate. So I can't. If that wins the poll, then I can separate it. There's 5% that chose the Knicks losing this series, bro. And that is why I needed to make sure it was an option, because I knew there was going to be some suckers in this chat. They'll be like, Knicks ain't winning. With Brunson as my number 1, the Knicks ain't going to win this series. I knew somebody was going to be feeling that way, bro. He said Cat looked like a Fat Joe halftime performance. Damn, Cat, get it together. Spidey said, why did you ignore my question? Wait, what was your question, Spidey? I read it out loud, too, and I already forgot it, bro. Oh, yeah, I said yes. I didn't ignore it. I said yes real quick. I said, can the Knicks survive this? I'm like, yes. That's literally how I answered it. Yes. We will survive it, Spidey. Relax. We'll be okay. This is what we call playing with your food. That 5% is Greg and my number one fan. Rare Edition said those are Dante fans, CK. Oh, man. How did Dante look, man? Let me stop. That's not helping. That's not helping my case. That's not helping my case, bro. That's not helping my case. I don't want to get Wisdom started again, bro. Oh, yeah, 12. 4 for 9. He played fine. He played great. 4 for 7 from 3. Oh, Dante played well. He was hardly at fault today. Let me stop though before I get killed. Michael Cruz said, bro, so delayed. It's the third quarter already. Ain't no third quarter. Liar. Liar. Night Ninja said, Yoshi, I saw Yoshi in the Mario movie walking to hypnotize. Yes. Same song where Karl Anthony Towns was caught head bobbing in the game 1 in the first round last year at 10:44 in the second quarter. Yo, the specifics are crazy, Night Ninja. But yeah, that was one of the best parts of the movie. If Sunni comes to game 2, this is a sweep. Not gonna lie, yeah. He said, here we go. Been waiting for CK to victory lap Dante L. No, man. Oh, my God. Dante brought them back. Julius and Ant have no synergy, though. Gobert was trash. Dante was good. Yeah. No, Dante played well. I like Towns, but he's letting Brunson down. It has to be frustrating. All right, I think we're going to end the poll here. Right now, the winning bet is Knicks in 5 and 6. I'm curious how many of you guys have them in 5 or have them in 6. Curious about that. It's funny because those are the two answers that I'm, in between on this one. I'm leaning more towards the 5, but, Knicks like to play with their food, so I could see them having one of those losses that piss us off because we didn't need to have it. But we'll see, man. Knicks in 5 is where I'll lean. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna stick with it. Knicks in 5. Let me end the poll. Shout out to everybody participating in that, and shout out to Jacob Bull with the $5 super set. The Hawks aren't a bad team. They are ahead of schedule and playing with house money. I think we'll win the series, but they're not trash. Let's go Knicks. Agreed. Playing with house money is a very good way to put that, too. Because very true. This is not where they were anticipated to be at this point, especially fresh off of trading your quote-unquote superstar and not really retaining one in the trade. He said Dante played so good and made CK want to stop hating on him. No, I wanted to stop hating on him before I said what I said, bro. I don't hate Dante DiVincenzo. KD out tonight is wild. Knee injury? Yeah, that's what they said. It's a knee injury. Yeah, not gonna lie, I agree. Taylor Rooks looking really good. Y'all. I will get the spray bottle. Wise guy said, make another poll, CK. Knicks in 5 or 6. Nah, it's okay. If Knicks don't beat this team in 5, Brown has to go. No way they should be wearing this team down. Anyone believe CJ and Okongwu can keep up? I don't know. Hope not. Bet not. All right. Are we ready for the second half or what? Oh, yeah. Forgot you a big Yoshi fan. I take you going to take the kids to see him. Oh, we saw the movie night one. Oh, yeah. Not only am I a big Yoshi fan, I am a huge Fox fan. Fox was my main in Super Smash Bros. Melee. One of my favorite games on the N64 was Star Fox 64, bro. So the fact that they were both in this movie, I feel like the script was just made for me, bro. So I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. But yeah. Yeah, I'm a Yoshi fan, bro. Yeah. Just caught this yesterday. Yeah. It's real love over here, bro. Yeah. Had to get one. Had to get it. If it, yeah. Had a cop. My boy on the big screen, man, had a cop. Oh man, 57-55 is the score here. We are still waiting for halftime to finish up, so we can watch these Knicks get game one under their belt. It's not going to be easy as much as we would like it to be that way. The Atlanta Hawks win the second quarter by 4, 31-27. And we still have some Knicks that are trying to get themselves back on track. Karl-Anthony Towns, again, 1 for 6 from the field. Josh Hart, 2 for 4 from the field, but also with a turnover. You know, speaking of turnovers, Karl-Anthony Towns has 4 turnovers on the night. Got to clean that up. He is the brunt of our turnovers. We have 6 total. Towns with 4 of them. Got to nip that in the bud. But yeah, if we just get one of those clean third quarters where we go on a nice run, we should be just fine. All right, I think we're getting back to it here. They're showing the highlights. But let's see, man. Star Fox was fire. Yeah, I love that game. I can close my eyes and remember Star Fox 64. What a great game. Yeah, facts. I know the coach won't do it, but I want Hukpori to get some backup minutes at the 4 or 5 so we can stay big in the front court. Everything you said, but switch out Hukpori with Diawara. But I get it. Experience. Darren said, what movie, CK? Let me know. The new Super Mario Galaxy movie. Third quarter of boom.
Boom shakalaka.
Let's go. All right, Knicks got to lock in, and let's take this one home. Was a fun first half of back and forth nonsense, but the Knicks need to get themselves on track, take this lead, and let's enjoy this win, but it's not going to be easy. Agent Super Argo says Deuce isn't ready. I love Deuce. I think he will be fine overall, but right now, still carrying over some of that rust that he had after returning from the injury. All right. Let's go, New York. Oh, boy. All right. 57-55, second half underway. It is all time to get real. Dyson Daniels picked up by Karl-Anthony Towns. Bridges here on Okongwu. A little bit of switch action. CJ McCollum trying to get. Oh, that's a travel, ref. Yeah. But Jalen Brunson, it looked like he got hit in the Brunsons. Yeah, he got hit in the Brunsons. Oh, yeah. That looked like it hurt. Oh, he got hit in the Brunsons. Oh, yeah. Who did it, though? When did it happen? Did he get kicked? CJ McConnell arguing that it was part of his shot. Hey, man. All right, Draymond. Golly, look, I'm all for a regular shot motion, but let's be serious, brother. Look, I am all for shot motions, regular shot motions, but my God. Rick Brunson worried about the bloodline ending tonight. Rick Brunson a little extra on edge because he worried that his bloodline might have just wrapped up with that kick by CJ.
Tragic.
Rick Brunson. I ain't ever seen Rick Brunson that worried in my life. Rick Brunson was like, hold on, wait, hold on. I don't know what they're gonna say here, but I think sorry. I've never seen Rick Brunson so all the injuries, all the scares we've had with Jalen. That's the one he was worried about. He said, "You bet not, you bet not stop my son from bringing some more Brunsons in this world." I'm done. All right. He said that Jalen Brunson's the last of his name. Is his kid? I forgot. He has a son, right? They gave birth. It was a boy, right? So I think it's all good right there. They can end it now. Got him in his McNuts is crazy. All right, here we go. What we got? Yeah, the Draymond rule. Yeah. So it is going to equal a free throw. Technical foul on CJ McCollum, the Karate Kid. Give him a little bit of a hi-ya to the Brunsons. Let's get it, bro. Jalen Brunson, last of his name. CJ moving like Gunther. I almost got you, Wisdom. I ain't gonna lie, Wisdom. Oh boy, Mulner was on the way. I was like Thor. I was like Thor, Wisdom. I don't care. It is a daughter, right? You know what? I'm getting a mix of Hart. Hart has the twins, and they're both boys. That's right. Yeah, we got. That's why Rick Brunson was so concerned. Either way. Karl Anthony Towns, by the way, took the free throw. Brunson still trying to walk it off. Michael Gruce said, bro, got kicked in the balls, eyes poked out. Bro, what is good, man? I'm going to start swinging. Get in there, bro. Anyways, we're having fun, but the Knicks right now benefit from that shenanigans. And the Knicks now up by 3, 58-55. Towns puts the ball on the ground. Towns with a floater. I don't ever want to see Towns shoot a floater again, bro.
What the hell?
If you don't go to the basket with your big self, bro, I don't want to see a floater. This kid, it's a big 3 to end the first half. And what does he do to start the second half? It's a bigger 3. Back to a tie game, 58-58. He said, oof me Brunsons. I'm done with y'all. 58's on the board. Jalen Brunson over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns steps up for a 3-ball of his own, laces it, and gets them right back. I see your 3, and I raise you 1-3. 61-58, and Towns, will this be the quarter where he gets things going? Jalen Johnson out to Daniels. Daniels with the spin. Daniels up and under with a terrible
nice
little
shot.
Scoop lay. And Josh Hart, full head of steam. Extra pass to OG. OG and Anunoby 3-ball. And just like that, the Knicks lead grows to 6. Bond for bond, Wisdom says. But here we go, man. Knicks 3-ball shooting today has been phenomenal. We're not talking about it enough. And here we go. Lead pass to Johnson. Johnson wants to shoot it. OG Anunoby staying with Okongwu. Great switch there. Okongwu now Towns on Okongwu. Pokes the ball free. Brunson in the full court. Brunson goes all the way, and Brunson fouled and trying not to take out the cameraman along the way. Cameraman there almost got taken out in the process. But what a turnaround here by the New York Knicks. Atlanta believes that it wasn't. Carl looked goofy doing that celebration. I'm so sorry. He put his hand so big, he put it over his whole face doing the celebration, bro. He did it wrong, man. Anyways, they're challenging that, by the way. They don't believe there was any contact on Brunson on the drive. I don't know how you see that play and believe that, but knowing the referees, knowing the officiating, they might reward them with this overturned call. CK2K, these names are some tongue twisters. Amen. Amen. I just got caught up in one just now. Pat's Nation said good energy coming out of the half. Frank said, CK, you funny. It's the first thing I thought of. When they zoomed that, when they put that camera on Rick Brunson, the joke made itself, man. Cameraman almost caught a full bag of tea. Oh, what is this third quarter, ladies and gentlemen? What is this third quarter? I think JB also didn't want to take out. All right, yo. All right, bro. CK, one possession at a time. Just like that year. Just like last year, excuse me. Let's go. Shout out to you, show. They named him after a vacuum. Dyson. If the Hawks lose the challenge, that's it. No more challenges. Amen. I don't know. Now, to me, it's a foul. It was a clear foul. He reached in. He got him on the arm, on the gather. It's clearly a foul. But we'll see what happens here in this challenge. I was talking about the call celebration. Oh, yeah, nah. He did that wrong, bro. Is this, right? But Carl, I'm sorry. Let me leave him alone, man. I got to lock in, bro. I got to lock in, man. This third quarter has been full of shenanigans and tomfoolery, man. It's time to lock the hell in. Carl Anthony Towns, man, out here throwing emotes wrong, bro. Like, what are we doing, brother? What are we doing? 64-58. Knicks up by 6. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Jason said, F the cameraman. We need buckets. He got insurance. Right. Yo, CK, why we always go away from Bridges? 3 from 4, 7 points, efficient as hell start. And then, well, you know, that's the negative of him being like a, fourth or third option. Because, you got to feed the hot hands. You got to feed your number one guys, Jalen Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns. And you know what? Typically, as the Bridges High president, I would be here like, yeah, I agree. But we need Karl to get himself going in this third quarter. I think Karl having that slow start, he was 1 for 6 to start off the second half. We need Karl to get it together. So I'm okay with it for right now. I told you, successful challenge, and the Hawks are gonna get the ball. I can't even get my point across. Anyways, to that point, though, GOT, what I would then do is I think Bridges needs to be out there with the second unit so Bridges can then use those opportunities to get his shot up when Towns or Brunson are on the bench. That's how I feel about it. But right now, we need Towns to get his act together, so I'm not tripping about going away from Bridges. What a crazy dribble there from C.J. McCollum. C.J. McCollum puts Towns in the blender, gets the baseline layup, and here we go. 60-64. Towns with the pump fake. Oh, my goodness. That's a foul, ref. Oh, I needed that and one, though, Carl. My man, Onyeka Okongwu went flying. Doing his best High School Musical, went soaring and flying right by Karl-Anthony Towns. Watch him go. Look at him. He was gone out of the frame, and Towns had an opportunity for an and one, misses the layup, but will get free throws either way. Love that from Towns. None of that floater nonsense. Go straight to the basket and get the opportunity. Towns makes the first one. The Cowboy says, Cal, how many times we got to tell your big ass, drive on these bums? Factuals. Shout out to Chuck D. I'm working a concert and I'm tight. Damn, Chuck, I hate that for you. But the Knicks are holding it down. Get that bread. We will see you in game 2. Shout out to the legend, Chuck D. PE's in the chat, getting his money. Knicks will hold it down for you in your absence. 66-60. I just realized we don't have the box score up. The defense chants are loud in the Garden. C.J. McCollum on the drive. McCollum spinning. He has Brunson on his hip, uses the screen. Josh Hart falls for the pump fake, but Brunson grabbing Johnson on the drive, picking up the foul. Hawks will inbound, and we're only at the 9-minute mark here in quarter number 3. Patah said we better stop playing with this team. Agreed. Dyson Daniels holds on to it. Daniels spins around. He has Towns guarding him, but good defense from Hart. Hart lead pass. Hart full at his steam. Then Josh Hart in the break, putting the Knicks up by 8. Great defense there from Josh Hart. 10-2 run by the New York Knicks. Josh Hart almost getting the steal there. Sorry. Jalen Johnson out. 3 ball for McCollum, and McCollum making the 3. This is what we're talking about with that veteran presence by C.J. McCollum. Calm, cool, collected, not worried about the run the Knicks are on. Brunson splits past the defense. Lazy pass to OG, tipped out by Johnson. Knicks ball still. See, I swear, call offensively should be the most dominant player in the league with this skill set. Carl offensively should be the most dominant player in the league with his skill set, but he's not. Makes no sense. Facts. And it feels like he picks and chooses. Jalen Brunson disagrees with that call. But the referees are going to agree, so the Knicks thankfully don't have to waste a challenge. Brunson knew that ball was out of bounds. Not a single Hawk even argued it. But thank God for once the referees right their own wrong, and the Knicks don't have to waste a challenge to do it for them. So the Knicks get the ball back after that almost turnover. Josh Hart picked up by C.J. McCollum. Knicks need a bucket here. Brunson picked up by Daniels. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson gets past him. Interesting foul, but we'll take it. Karl-Anthony Towns gets caught up on the screen, and they're going to call the foul on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Or, excuse me, Dyson Daniels is the culprit. Interesting call. I'll take it. I don't. Oh, yeah, he does. He does hold on to him. Yeah, okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it either way because it gives us a fresh 14. Josh Hart trying to back down C.J. McCollum. Josh Hart with a tough shot. That's no good. C.J. McCollum and Josh Hart were traded for one another a time ago. Fun trivia fact. Look at Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He pulls the mid-ranger, and it has not been a gnaw type of game, but it doesn't matter because the Hawks get their own rebound. 5-point game, 68-63, 7:50 remains in third quarter. Defense chants are loud. McCollum throws up some nonsense, rebounded by Ogugua. Knicks, I would love to see a Knicks score right now. Look at OG. I need OG to learn how to fall. I think he tweaked his leg there. The way his leg just went up. OG freaks me out, bro. OG, now is not the time, big doggy. Now is not the time, big doggy. Get it together, Ogugua. Me too, Pats Nation. Oh, no, he's asking to come out, but he's nodding with the bench and the coaching staff as if to say he's okay. Oh, yeah, got it. So that's why the foot comes up. Okay, all right. Hopefully he's okay. He doesn't seem like it's too crucial. OG probably just tying his shoe tight. He gets taken out. Landry Shamet is in there. Hopefully it's nothing to be worried too much about. Brunson just he throws up some nonsense, rebounded by Johnson. He tried to get the foul bait on Dyson Daniels. Referee not playing along. Johnson with a tough take. It's no good. Rebounded. Bridges finding Brunson. Brunson back to Bridges. Bridges has a whole lane in front of him. Gets it out to Shamet. That 3 ball is going to be short. And I would have loved Bridges to attack the rim there, but Shamet shoots the 3 and misses the 3. Onyeka Okongwu over to Daniels. Daniels finding Johnson. A little bit of a cold stretch here, but good defense again by Hart. Hart picking Johnson apart. Hart had the pass to Shamet and decided not to go that direction. But the Knicks with a 5-point lead. Bridges coming to Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart picked up by Okongwu. Hart finding Bridges. Bridges will drive this time. Bridges, the mid-range pull. And Bridges, he is just here if you need some offense. He is shooting the lights out here with 9 points on the night. 70-63, 7-point game. A heave from Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It's no good. Rebounded by Towns. And the Knicks up big by 7. Brunson, he has everyone where he wants them. Gets McCollum off of him, but shoots it up nastily. And the Hawks get the rebound and go the other way. Shout out. We got to give Josh Hart some props right now. Josh Hart is balling right now on the defensive end. Great job at his awareness on the defensive side of the ball. Look at Josh Hart here. Going for the ball. Hits it out of the hands of Nickeil Alexander-Walker, but Nickeil is the one that touches it last. It's going to be Knicks' ball. Great play there. Got to give Josh Hart some props. The same way that I am really negative towards him on bad plays, you got to give him his credit as he has been huge defensively on the last 3 or 4 plays. 70-63. Josh Hart wraps it around to Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns with Okongwu on his hip. He goes right after him. Gets the lay. And he misses it. But look at Josh Hart. Loses the handle. It's out of bounds on Okongwu, and everything is going the Knicks' way right now. By the way, OG Anunoby ties his shoes up tight. Right back on the floor. That is one of the easiest shots Karl could have ever asked for. Oh, no, that's the right call. That's Knicks' ball, yeah. That's the right call. That's the right call. He said, the Ewing roll. Don't you dare, B. Mills. Karl-Anthony Towns going to the bench. He is not happy with himself. It has not been a good game for Towns. He is who I chose to be the guy that we should be focused on. But right now, 2 for 9 from the field, 12 points. But the Knicks still fighting without him. OG Anunoby immediately checks into the game. And I don't know who the foul was on there, but it's on Atlanta. So we're good. We're on the right side of things. Frank, right. All right, 70-63. Jalen Brunson inbounds. What is happening? They're they're hacking the Mitch. Got it. I'm like, what are we doing? Got it. All right, well. All right, Quinn Snyder, you just made the list. You bastard. Just give me one of these, Mitch. Oh, look at Mitch's face. Oh, yeah, he's feeling good. Let the energy consume you. Oh, give me that first one. First one, no good for Mitchell Robinson. I have it, B Mills, but I have to refresh it. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah. It doesn't work. I have to re-add it. Rare edition. You see what I did there. Anyways, come on, Mitch. Give me one. Let's go, Mitch. Foul him again. Free throw down, 63-71. Knicks in the lead. Oh, look at Bridges reading the passing lane. Goes all the way. Contact on the dunk. No foul call. But Bridges playing great in this one. Playing his role, scoring when needed, but Nickeil Alexander-Walker finding a wide open Mo Gay. He misses, rebounded by Daniels. They're trying to reset. And I got to say, man, Bridges playing well in this one. He's got Nickeil Alexander-Walker in prison and shooting efficiently from the field. Jalen Johnson, now the easiest shot he could ask for. He misses it. Another rebound by Atlanta. Johnson goes into the paint and gets that one to fall. And Mitchell Robinson gets hit in the Robinsons next. The Knicks right now, we need to have Knicks-branded cups passed around because the Knicks are just getting picked apart. CK, I thought you said no wrestling references. You just made the list. I know what I did. I've dropped like 4 of them in this stream. I know what I did. Mikhail, CK, tell those Bridges haters, fam, show those 5 picks. Chuck, they already know, man. Chuck, I'm taking the high road, Chuck. Let them throw their stones at my guy, Mikal, because they're going to be cheering him when he makes more big plays in the games that actually matter, Chuck. I'm taking the high road, Chuck. By the way, another hacker Mitch misses the first free throw. CK, it's okay, CK, it's the mania itch. Oh, I know. I'm about to ban myself if I don't calm down. I don't know why the Brooks song just came up in my head. Shout out to my One Piece fans if you know what I'm talking about. Oh, Mitchell Robinson misses both free throws. Unfortunately, that time the hacker Mitch works out in their favor. So that's unfortunate. And I think Mitchell Robinson, unfortunately, has to be taken out there. I'm going to be real with you. I don't like Mike Brown giving into that. Let him play. It's an 8-point lead. The momentum's still on our side. Let them foul away. I say we call their bluff. Let them foul away. We're up by 8. The momentum's on our side. We still then lock them up defensively. We just got to be better rebounding. I say call their bluff. Jalen Johnson there gets the roll. That one goes down. 67-73. I don't know. I don't feel like we should have taken out Mitch there, personally. But I'll leave it alone. Here we go. Mikal Bridges caught up there by Dyson Daniels. Oh, Jalen Brunson unable to get that mid-ranger to fall. Which Brooks song? Yo, yo, yo. That song was just in my head randomly. I don't know why. Anyways, 73-67. I don't know. I think the ADHD is kicking in. 73-67. 6-point game. Jalen Johnson on the spin. That time he won't get the bucket. Brunson snatches the ball from Daniels. He's shoved out the way. And that's the wrong sound effect. A foul called. And because of this is my point right here. This is exactly my point. Because they want to go over there and play that stupid hacker Mitch, now they in trouble. You make a foolish foul like that, and you send Jalen Brunson to the free throw line because you already put the Knicks in the bonus. So this is why I'm saying I would have called their bluff and kept Mitchell Robinson out there and let them get those fouls. Like, okay, cool. Let Mitch go out there and go, 5 for 22. We are in the lead. We have the momentum. And then on top of that, they still got to score on us with Mitch down there playing defense. I'm calling their bluff, bro. Jalen Brunson makes the first free throw. Knicks branded cups. Need them, bro. We need them. I would not have conceded if I was Mike Brown there, personally. Keep fouling. Go ahead. Keep fouling. Keep fouling. Next thing you don't know, you're going to see Jalen Johnson with 4 fouls. You're going to see Mo Gay with 4 fouls. You're going to see Onyeka. You know what I'm saying? Let them keep fouling then. That's just my 2 cents on that. It's one thing if it's a close game and then, because that's what Joe Mazzulla would do. It's a close game and then he does that to take us out of momentum and then they go on a run. But that's not the case. Knicks are rolling right now. We're up by 8 points. But, again, my 2 cents. Passing it over to Okongwu. Okongwu finding Nah with a take there. Finally gets a bucket to fall. Bridges is out of the game. So Nickeil Alexander-Walker free from the shackles and gets a bucket to fall. Brunson, picked up by Gabe Vincent, the former Laker, former Miami Heat. Brunson gets caught up. He goes up. He's fouled. And more free throws on the way. Gabe Vincent hobbling away. But Brunson in a little bit of pain. He wants to see the highlight. Think he's okay. G. Lloyd says everyone agrees, CK. I'm not saying you did or didn't. I just want to talk my case. Oh, he's arguing if that's not even a play on the ball. That is not a clean foul, is I think what Brunson's argument is there. But it is what it is. Man, we in the playoffs, man. Make these free throws and go play some defense. I get it. Yeah, flagrant. I don't disagree, but lock in and go play some defense. This is the playoffs, man. Brunson makes the first one. Yo, ties is crazy. The Timo Boris coach. LL says, CK, their game plan is to try to hurt us. Isn't that every team's game plan against us? I feel wasn't that the Magic's game plan? Wasn't that Indiana's game plan? So I'm not surprised, bro. We got to out-tough them. We just got to out-tough them. Gabe is still using Spoelstra's playbook. You could leave the Heat, but the Heat can't leave you. Anyways, we move. 69-77.
Nice.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It's an 8-point lead for the Knicks. Alexander-Walker, like I said, he is getting space now with Bridges on the bench. A Mo Gay rebound, and look at Johnson getting the easy dunk. The defense taking a little bit of a step back now with none of our key defenders on the floor right now. No OG, no Bridges, no Robinson. And now the defense taking a bit of a slide. Karl Anthony Towns picked up by the small defender. If you don't attack Vincent, you got Gabe Vincent on your hip. If you don't go after him, and now we got foolish fouls. Timeout, Mike. Call the timeout. Call it. Thank you. What we doing? Lock in, man. Don't let them get any kind of confidence right now. This is our quarter. We have been dog walking them all quarter long, and now they're finding some confidence towards the end. Come on, man. Lock in, Mike. Lock in. What is this 5? I need at least OG, Mikal, or Robinson in the game right now. You can't have all 3 of them on the bench. Lock in, bro. What are we doing, man? Makes no sense. You're giving them all these options to attack. Jalen Johnson is on a heater right now. Don't make it easier for him to score, bro. Come on, man. Don't give them any confidence. Don't give them any confidence. Get it together, bro. Lock in. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We here for another play-by-play game 1. We got 513 in the building rocking with us here on KnicksFanTV, brought to you by Car Gurus. Shout out to them. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream. We are here post-game, coming up immediately after every game in these playoffs. Lock in. The Knicks coverage is going to be loud and through the roof all playoffs long as we make our journey to hopefully becoming the 2-time champions of the season, the Cup champions and the NBA champions. Exactly, CK. Too much height on the Hawks for them to have this lineup out there. It just doesn't make any sense at the time. Like I said, I don't have the issue you guys have with Mike Brown, right? But my biggest grief with Mike Brown is when he overcorrects himself. I hate when he does that. And I feel like this lineup is another example of that. There's no need for the overcorrection. Make your substitutions, but don't just make substitutions just to make substitutions. It makes no sense. Don't take defense out when they're on a groove. It makes no sense. Especially with how well OG and Bridges have been respectfully in their matchups today. Like, what are we doing? I already went on a whole spiel on why I don't feel like you should have took Robinson out when you took him out. Like, what are we doing, man? Don't make it easier for him. That's my only gripe with Mike Brown this season. I love that you make substitutions. I love that you are not scared to use your depth. It's just sometimes I feel like he overcorrects himself. And right now I think he just did that. Like, there's no need, man. Shamit's 1 for 5 today. I don't need you to force Shamit on the floor right now. We don't need it. Anyways, my 2 cents. Where's the pick and roll? Where are the so-called sets that kept in? Oop, I missed it. That kept in house. Stop it. I was talking about something else. I missed it. I don't know what he's talking about there. Bring in the double big lineup. Like, what are we doing? Right. Brown 100% stirring the rice instead of letting it cook. CK, yeah, bro. Like, leave the rice alone, bruh. Put the lid on and let it cook itself with the steam. Like, come on, man. Lock in. We good. Come on, man. Lock in. All right, and look. And what does he do? I go on that rant. What does he do? OG Anunoby checks into the game. Thank you. Either way, another miss there for the Atlanta Hawks. Knicks get the inbound here. That's what I'm saying. Like, stop over. Like, what we doing, bro? Trust your team, Mike. Just trust your team. 37-71. Knicks with the 6-point lead. Knicks winning this quarter by a slight margin, 20-16. 2:17 remains. Oh, overdoes the lead pass. That's the second time Towns have done that in this game. Picks up his second turnover. Not the best game for Karl-Anthony Towns in game one, but play through it and get through it. Deuce McBride picking up Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Walker goes right past him, but beautiful block by Towns. Knicks going the other way. Josh Hart full out of steam. Goes all the way. I love Josh Hart in transition. One defender, two defender. Josh Hart is going to bully his way to the bucket and does it right there. 79-71, down goes Hart. Hart grabbing onto an ankle. Not sure if he was pushed or if he rolled something, but Jalen Johnson makes the shot. Josh Hart in a little bit of pain. The Knicks falling apart here in this third quarter, but Hart seems to be fine and playing through it. Jalen Brunson with the rock. Brunson picked up by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Brunson playing all of the third quarter. Towns trying to get the ball over to Brunson. Brunson picked up by Alexander Walker. Brunson trying to go after Alexander Walker. Brunson spins into the defender, and Mo Gay makes him pay, lands on Brunson's arm, and the Hawks go in the other direction. Shout out to Blackness becoming a 12-month member. A lot of shenanigans happening. Karl-Anthony Towns trying to draw a charge, but instead picks up the blocking foul, and Mo Gay is hurt. Shout out to Blackness, 12-month member. He says, one of my gripes with Carl is players like Joker keeps a poker face. You know just how much Carl is uncomfortable every time. Oh, well, Knicks in 5. Yeah, we just have a bad luck of getting emotional bigs. Julius Randle, now Karl-Anthony Towns. Yeah, they do not hold their emotions to the side. I'll be real with you. That Joker poker face is a very uncommon commodity. I feel like more players in this league show how they feel than not. Anyways, Knicks giving up more free throws here as Mo Gay picked up the blocking foul on Karl-Anthony Towns. 74-79, 5-point game. First free throw down, and second one no good. Rebounded by Ogugua. Knicks going the other way. Knicks need a bucket here. It's a 5-point game. Brunson picked up by Nickeil. He gets it over to Towns. Towns goes right after the skinnier Mo Gay. A lot of contact there. And that's a great attack there from Karl-Anthony Towns. Look at Iman Shumpert, fresh off of reporting for duty with the Men in Black. I'm going to need him to, hit one of these players with the thing. I don't know what those are called. I forgot what they're called. But either way, Karl-Anthony Towns to the line for 2 free throws. 5-point game. Shaman and Deuce giving us nothing off the bench. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's the playoffs. You don't need to force them in this game. They're not having a good game. Use what's working. Use them in spot minutes. Try again game 2. It's that simple. Like, stop forcing them to be on the floor together when it's not working. My point, Mike Brown overcooking his grits, man. It's okay. Let what's working in this game work. Try it again game 2. %, BK. Anyways, 80-74. First free throw down by Karl-Anthony Towns. Yo, the listening party, chill out, bro. Towns making both free throws. SEG murdering the sportscast. I can't listen to CK on the road with the 2 gadgets. Sorry, CK. Don't worry about it, Chuck. And my apologies to you, brother, for having to listen to that. Oh, my gosh. OG takes out Josh Hart. Missed 3-ball, rebounded by Kuminga. CJ for 3, no good. Rebound by Brunson. Brunson lead pass. OG ahead of the pack and the dunk.
Shakalaka.
And the Knicks right now righting their wrongs and continue. Neuralizer, thank you, Ties. And the Knicks continue to roll. Look at the crowd outside of the Garden. CJ McCollum on the drive. McCollum out to Naw. Naw finding Johnson. Johnson trying to roll past Deuce. Deuce, good defense there. And great stop. Deuce McBride still reminding folks that he is a solid defender. He might be a little off here today, but Deuce doing a great job. 83-74, 10 seconds remain in this third quarter. The Knicks have definitely brought this thing back on track. Can they take the double-digit lead before the end of the quarter? Floater, no good. Towns pushed behind. No foul call. Johnson heaves it, almost makes the full court shot. And look at Rick Brunson pissed at the referees. Rick Brunson is pissed about something. I don't know. Yeah, he looked like he was pissed at the refs. Rick Brunson punched that ball. Rick was mad about something. But either way, the Knicks with a 9-point lead and have the momentum. A little bit of flubs there, as I express my gripes with Mike Brown and some of that over-correcting. But the Knicks doing a great job at keeping the momentum alive, and the defense was key in that third quarter. 26-19 was the differential in the third. The Knicks with a 9-point lead. Knicks just got to do a little bit more of that in this fourth quarter. But mind you, once again, Jalen Brunson played the entirety of that third quarter. So we will be starting this fourth without Brunson, who steps up. Interestingly enough as well, Karl-Anthony Towns closed that third quarter. Typically we see him sub out and come back in, but Mike Brown might be trying a new rotation in the beginning of these second and fourth quarters, which I don't like, because typically we play pretty solid at the beginning of the second and the fourth quarter with a lineup that is primarily featured of Towns and OG, or Towns and Bridges. So I don't know how I feel about him switching it up in the playoffs, but it worked in the second quarter, and hopefully it'll work again in the fourth. We'll see what lineup he throws out there. But the Knicks with the lead, a 9-point lead, trying to take this game one lead in the series and handle business at home and put this one away. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We're having a good time. Knicks fans just want to see the Knicks win, and the Knicks doing a good job. LL says, CK, this team stinks. We got a lot of work to do to be champions. If that's what you're taking away from this, I'm sorry to hear that. I just feel like we just got few little things that we need to fix. But I disagree saying that this team stinks. I'm watching, said, why try that now? That I agree. That's my point. I'm with you. I don't know why try that now. It worked, so maybe Mike Brown might be right to try it now, because it did work in that second quarter. But then we went stale once we brought in those guys midway through the second, and the Hawks found the groove. So I don't know. But we move Knicks with the lead right now. G. Lloyd, very good point. He says, if you play Mitch early in the quarter, they can't risk getting into the penalty early. Then you put the game away. Very, very good take there, G. Lloyd. Very good point. Does Quinn Snyder go back to the hack of Mitch, or is he too scared to do it because of what was just mentioned? Good point. Good point. Will Rose said, I told you, CK, easy series. So far, so good. Fisher said, cook them Hawks. Frank said, this team stinks is a crazy statement. Agreed. Mitch, early fourth. Yeah, no, I think G. Lloyd hit the nail on the head. Very good take. I agree. I'm sold. I'm really not happy with the Knicks play. Interesting. I'm not happy with it. I feel like we just got to clean it up defensively. I'm not upset with how we're playing, personally. A little sloppy here and there. A little, Karl-Anthony Towns not shooting the ball well, 14 points. Josh Hart not really as aggressive as I'd like. Deuce and Shaman not looking good off the bench. But those are all things that can fix in game two. That being said, we have that same 5 we talked about in the second quarter back out, and Deuce McBride, not a good screen. He put his leg all the way out. Referees didn't like it, and they call the foul on Deuce. I don't know. I agree. I would much rather Bridges start this quarter. I would love to see Bridges rock with this 5 so he can be an offensive option, but what do I know? I think this is the perfect time for Bridges to be out there to start this fourth quarter with this 5. But, again, what do I know? Jonathan Kuminga with the drive, and he goes right past Mitchell Robinson for the layup, 76-83. Frank, I agree. Mitch and Mikal should start this fourth, but that is not what we're seeing. Landry Shamet lets it fly. That one's short. And another foul. The referees now stacking up the fouls on the New York Knicks here in this fourth quarter. Jordan Clarkson got absolutely burned by Jonathan Kuminga on that take. We need Clarkson to lock in defensively. Yeah, I would love Bridges with this 5 right now. I'm swapping out OG and put Bridges out there to start. But we'll see. CJ McCollum shooting the 3. That's no good. Robinson can't rebound. Robinson kicks it out of bounds, but they're going to say it's Knicks ball. Not sure how that works. Deuce trying to inbound quick. Not sure how that works out to be our ball. It was a kick ball. It was kicked off of Mitch, but we're not arguing it. Knicks get the possession. 76-83. 10:50 remaining in the game. Knicks with the slight lead. Deuce McBride on the drive. Deuce McBride right into the defense and misses again. It is a nightmarish game for Deuce McBride in this one. McCollum trying to get a good shot. He shoots it over Mitch. Another miss over the Louisiana product, Mitchell Robinson. And the Knicks got to score here. You've got to capitalize on missed shots. OG trying to get free. Instead, handing it over to Jordan Clarkson. Clarkson goes around the screen. Clarkson with the oop, and Clarkson doing what he does well. He has done a great job getting Mitchell Robinson activated in that pick and roll, and that's the first time we got to see it in this game. On Yeko Okongu, who already has 3 threes against us in this game. He faked it, does not shoot it. McCollum over to Naw. Naw picked up by Landry Shamet. Shamet staying active against Nikhil. He decides to pull it, and he misses again, and it's a grab on the ground. And I think the foul is going to be on OG and Anunoby. Not sure how I feel about that call. I don't like that call at all. Let him play. That's such a nonsense foul. 3 fouls already by the New York Knicks to start up this fourth quarter. 85-76, 9-point lead. Referees trying to give them a little bit of a handicap. CJ McCollum, terrible pass, turnover, stolen. Shamet ahead of the pack. He finds Deuce. Deuce trying to take the cork off, and he will. 3-ball down. Deuce McBride, I love that from the kid. The chat ready to mail it in on Deuce, but you got to stay confident. The shot will come. Deuce McBride, a big 3 there, putting the Knicks up by 12. Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga goes up, draws contact, gets the and 1, and the celebration ends early. And guess who the foul's on? Jordan Clarkson. I'm telling you, Clarkson and those phantom calls, bro. Tell me where the foul is here, folks. What did Jordan Clarkson do? I don't understand that call in the slightest. I'm sorry. But Jordan Clarkson, yet again, another terrible foul. Ty said, baby boy is activated. Yeah, I don't like that foul at all, but what do I know? Kuminga to the line for 2. Shoots it was an and 1 because he did make the bucket, makes the and 1 free throw, and we're back to a 9-point lead for the Knicks. Knicks doing a good job cutting clock and keeping the lead. We're at the 9-minute mark already. This 5 oddly doing a okay job, and Clarkson fadeaway jumper. That's no good. Robinson fighting for the offensive board, but ends up in the hands of CJ McCollum. 8:50 remains in this game. McCollum on the drive gets it right over Shamet. Shamet not having a great game. Get Bridges in there now, please, Mike. It's Josh Hart he's bringing off the bench. What is the deal with Bridges, Mike? God damn, Deuce wants another one, and Deuce will get another one. Don't you worry about Deuce McBride, chat. He'll be fine. 3 ball by Nikhil, and yo, you can't make this stuff up, bro. Every time we do something, the Hawks respond immediately. 91-84, Deuce McBride keeping the ball on a string. OG Anunoby fakes the 3, goes right after Kuminga. He steps back, baseline jumper, and gets it to fall. It was not a pretty-looking shot, but it goes down nonetheless. Defense chance in the Garden. Both teams going back and forth. Look at the ranking in pace. The Knicks are 25th, and the Hawks are 5th. That was the regular season stat. None of that matters in the playoffs. Alexander Walker out to Dyson Daniels. We'll give up a Dyson Daniels 3 any day of the week. Meanwhile, Clarkson and Okongwu. And I don't even have to look. I already know who the foul is on. My money's on. Is it Jordan Clarkson? Because of course it is, bro. Jordan Clarkson, man, I don't know what he did to officials. It's got to be all those and one 4-point plays he has garnered in his career. But Jordan Clarkson, as a Knick, has gotten some of the worst fouls called against him. I can't stand it, bro. Terrible call there on Jordan Clarkson. 4 fouls already. And 93-84, still a 9-point game, up and under by Okongwu. A lot of fouling going on here by the officials. And we need some substitutions, ladies and gentlemen. Get Shamet and get Clarkson out the game. Bring in my guy Bridges and bring back in Hart. It's time for some substitutions. And right on cue, not only are we getting Bridges, we're getting Towns as well. Are we getting a 2-big lineup, or is Towns coming in for Robinson? I would like them both out there at least for a few minutes in this fourth quarter, but we'll see. T.L. Carter said, didn't Bridges run with the second team earlier this season? Yes, that's why I don't understand why we're changing things up here in the playoffs, but what do I know, right? Mitch is dying. Got it. He got the Gatorade logo. Oh, my fault. All right, my fault, Wisdom. My fault. I'm like, I went a little Tom Thibodeau. I don't care about people's them being tired. I'm like, play them. You right. My fault. Sorry. Go get some rest, Mitch. Deuce McBride over to Towns. Towns gonna fire it from 3. No hesitation. 3 ball. Karl Anthony Towns. 96-85. Love that shot by Towns, and Gabe Vincent gets wide open. I was too busy making fun of Towns. I did not see who it was that fell asleep there on defense. Looks like the chat is blaming Karl, so I guess it was on him for not sliding over. 96-87. Knicks cannot get away from a 9-point lead as long as we're leading. Clarkson to Hart. Hart to Bridges. Bridges for 3. It's short. Rebounded by Clarkson. And offensively, you're going to get the great plays from Clarkson today. He is efficient offensively from us from the field. It's the defensive side where he is slacked. 98-87. Jalen Johnson finding Okongwu. Okongwu for 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Hart. And the Knicks right now, this lineup doing some work. Another 3. Karl Anthony Towns faking me out there. 2 big steps, draws the contact, and Karl Anthony Towns. That is the version of Towns we've been looking for this entire game. And not only did he get him, he threw the point at him too. Watch the point. He gets Okongwu in the air, gets the and one. Watch the point. Yo, Towns throwing up my favorite emotes today, bro. Oh, I can't with Karl today, man. Let's go. Knicks 187 and 1 play. Free throw on the way. Let's go, Knicks. Timeout called. Free throw coming up next. Did Cat just do the D'Lo Brown head shake walk? Did he? I didn't see it, GOT. By the way, you're a man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That point was mad sassy. Karl Anthony Towns is not a real human, bro. He kills me, man. He kills me, man. But we move, bro. Were you guarding me? Oh man, as long as I get my and one, bro, I don't care. I don't care about the other stuff, bro. I don't care, bro. Carl Deadeye was on legend right there. Yes, yes. He said and one. Let's go, gold man. Oh my goodness. Kitty Carl is my new nickname, that and Milwaukee Carl. We know you call him Milwaukee Carl. D'Lo Brown getting a ban is crazy. Yeah, no, we made it so far without any bans. Someone had to get a ban. I'm just kidding. I didn't ban him. It was a joke. Oh boy, Carl bringing out all the new emotes tonight, man. I can't. Deuce waking up at the right time too, D. Tyler, at the right time. Above the rim. Shout out to you, brother. We got to let him live at that point. That was a sweet drive. Completely agree, bro. Throw up all the sassy emotes you want, man. Great play. He said people getting banned and we winning. No one got banned, bro. No one got banned. Not gonna lie, CK, I just saw I almost timed him out, bro. Oh man, no. Whoa, it's not a WrestleMania spoiler, but B Mills just hit the breaking news because I am not on Twitter until I catch up on WrestleMania. Dexter Lawrence, Sexy Dexy, going over to the Bengals for this year's 10th pick. Honestly, I mean, I don't know, man. Dexter Lawrence, him demanding a trade when the Giants were making all these nice moves and doing everything the right way. There's something that's not being told about this story because that, to me, of all the times you wanted to bounce from the Giants, now is when you wanted to go. Brother, this was the time for you to stay. So that whole scenario, I don't get it. But, yeah, you know. Bro, they got Dexter Lawrence and Trey Hendrickson over there. Jesus. Too bad they still can't protect Joe Burrow. Sheesh. Anyways, but 10th pick, though, that's a good pickup for the Giants. You're losing a juggernaut on defense, but that's at least you got a lottery pick in the process. Either way, it's time for you to lock back into the New York Knicks. We are up by 13. A Karl Anthony Towns free throw here will put us up by 14. And he gets it to fall. 14-point lead for the New York Knicks, 101-87. We got 6:25 remaining. Jalen Brunson still on the bench because this 5 right now is absolutely rolling. And that's so wild to say because Brunson's having a great game today, but you don't want to shake it up. Bridges tonight has been a lock. Everybody Bridges has guarded tonight has had awful shooting numbers. Bridges is 100% in playoff mode. Jordan Clarkson off the roll. Clarkson goes right after Johnson, gets the roll. And Jordan Clarkson said, "You ain't taking me out yet. I'm hooping." 103-87, a 16-point lead. Nice defense there from Hart. Hart, again, speaking of defense, got to give him some credit too. Josh Hart has been a pest defensively. 3-ball by Kuminga, no good. Rebounded by Towns. And the Hawks look like they have lost all their mojo with a little over 5 minutes remaining. Oh, that's right, Daniel. You're right. Hendrickson is on the Ravens. My fault. You're right. You're so right. You're so right. I forgot about that. Good reminder. But let's go Knicks. 87-103. Clarkson. Oh, if he had made that, brother. No good on the layup. 103-87. 16-point game. Mikal Bridges sticking with Johnson. He steps up trying to get in the face of Okongwu. Okongwu, terrible pass. Passes it to the first row. The Bridges defensive effect continues. Shout out to NYC B-Ball with the $2 super set. Cup Clarkson at it again. Another timeout called by the Hawks. And everybody is in shambles on the Atlanta side as the Knicks are rolling. Do I dare go get the broom? Do I dare? Do I dare? Am I that hyped up? Do I dare get the broom? Because if this is what it's going to look like with Nickeil Alexander-Walker playing terribly, with Jalen Johnson looking inconsistent, and this is what I'm going to say too. Here's why I'm considering the broom and not going with the gentleman's sweep, because if Atlanta has that same energy that they had the last time we play them, and I don't mean like Hawks fans, I'm talking about if you remember the last matchup against Atlanta, you remember how heavy it was with Knicks fans in that building. There's no way that Knicks fans are not going to show up as aggressive with how much we believe in this team this year. There's no way that Knicks fans won't show up in playoff games, right? Like, we're going to be there for that. So there is a big chance that it becomes a Knicks dominant fandom in Atlanta for game 3 and game 4. So when we handle business in game 1 and 2, there's a chance that we could go and get the broom. Because I expect a Knicks heavy crowd. You can pipe in all the noise you want to. You can do all the sound effects. Hell, you can go all the way. What's his name? The Sixers owner's name. His name's escaping me off the top of my head. You could even try and do that and try and buy some seats to keep us from coming. But if any of those games in Atlanta sounds like that last game that we played in Atlanta at the end of this regular season, the broom might be hanging out with us in the back. That's all I'm going to say. I'm just saying because the way that our defense neutralized their key guys, CJ McCollum, got to give him his credit. Jalen Johnson had a few good runs, but for the most part, they were neutralized today, and the Knicks still weren't even playing top tier today. I'm considering it, but that's my heart talking. My brain is still telling me one game at a time. I'm just saying. I was just speaking from the heart, but we'll see. CK, I got my Swifter on deck. I'll wait. But I'm just saying. If Knicks fans show up in Atlanta, just saying. I lean to the broom is why I said 4 or 5. Yeah. Bengals defense additions, Dex. That's right. Mafe Cook and Jonathan Allen. Shoot. The Bengals defense crazy, but they still can't protect Joe Burrow. He says, CK out the window. Not yet. That's my heart talking. My brain is still like, CK, calm down. It's still going to be Knicks and 5. But I'm just saying. But I almost did go out the window. You're right. I'm sitting on the ledge. How about that? Jalen Brunson getting ready to check back into the game. The Knicks were rolling without him. Brunson, again, having a good game, so not mad at the decision. But now the Knicks looking to put this one away and take it home. How the F did Chuck West make it to the Garden before Suni Lee? Yeah, Suni Lee needs to clean up that schedule and come over and come to these Knicks games, man. Especially if we up 2-0 going to Atlanta. I'm just saying, BK. I'm just saying. But let's lock into game 1. Let's finish this one out. It's a 16-point lead. Close out. CK, I'm on the ledge too. Mike Hirsch's room, man. Brunson, first shot after checking back in. OG soars for the rebound, fighting with Dyson Daniels. And we're going to get a jump ball. We got ties in the building. $5 super. They wanted to drop to 6 to get swept in 4. Nueva York, baby. Facts. And there goes your game lead. Mike Brown zoom in. Mike Brown squinting and with the mouth wide open. Have at it, chat. There was your moment for the Mike Brown. Go ahead. Throw the glasses emojis in the chat for Mike Brown. Oh, nice win there from OG. Towns with the open 3 and put this one away. New York. Karl Anthony Towns with the big three. It's now a 19-point lead. Karl Anthony Towns hits the ball loose, and Karl is hyped up. The Knicks are awake for game one. A defensive stop for Karl Anthony Towns, and let's not act like he don't already have 3 blocks on the night as well. A much better second half for Towns compared to the slow start he had to the game. The Garden crowd is hyped up, man. I'm so jealous. I wish I was there, bro. I wish I was there. Let's go, Knicks. Chants are going. Knicks are on a 13-2 run. Jalen Brunson getting to his spot. Wild pass out to Bridges. I thought he was going to commit to the shot. Bridges said, I'll commit to the shot. He gets wide open. He shoots the gimme. Oh, it rolls out. Nice take there from Bridges, but can't get it to fall. Knicks up by 19. Bridges now on McCollum. McCollum stumbling and bumbling. Bridges has been, again, he has been a lock here defensively, using the screen there. He does not, that's not a shooting foul. It was passing, but they might be in the, yeah, they're in the bonus, so it doesn't matter. Free throws on the way for CJ McCollum. Karl didn't even know which emo he wanted to pull out there. Let's go, Bridges. He's like, this is what I was asking for all year. All those times I was getting in your face about defense, finally. Oh, missed free throw by CJ McCollum. And it's still a 19-point game. 2 free throws, no good. Brunson finding Towns. Towns going the other way. Towns handing it over to Bridges. Bridges for 3, short. And no good. Bridges trying to get us over the 20-point lead. Just can't get it done on the last 2 shots. But again, the defense from Bridges tonight has been locked up. Jalen Johnson. Oh, where's the foul? On who? What? The foul on who? First free throw down. It's an NBA call. Yeah, I don't know what that is, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, anyways, all right, well, whatever. All right, 89-106. Jalen Brunson with the rock. Brunson picked up by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Michael Grooves, there it is. I was waiting, man. I needed more glasses emojis in the chat, man. Josh Hart. Oh, my God, the step back. And there is a lid on the hoop for the Knicks right now. Knicks trying to put this thing over the edge, but they just can't get it done. Missing their last 4 shots. And that 3-ball down by Okongwu. Knicks need to slow it down, take some time off the clock, and get a good shot. 92-106. 14-point game back yet again. Down goes Nickeil, and yeah, that is not a clean screen from Josh Hart. God damn it. All right, 106-92. Bridges sticking with CJ. CJ locked up. Jalen Brunson's turn here on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Josh Hart sticking with Jalen Johnson. And here come the Hawks. Knicks started to celebrate a little early and not able to seal the deal. Now it's an 11-point game. Knicks need to kill clock and get a good shot here. Get the momentum back in their side. Jalen Brunson going right past Nickeil Alexander-Walker, spins, pulls in the paint, can't get the bounce. Towns is fighting, and C.J. McCollum gets it. Throws it back to Johnson. Johnson over to Walker. Walker for three. Here they come. Timeout called. And the Knicks, they were at a 19-point lead. Then they started to miss easy ones. Gave up a couple of open threes. And we are back to the wrong side of things. Karl Anthony Towns, by the way, had some words from Mike Brown. Mike Brown trying to talk to him about some defensive things. And Karl Anthony Towns not trying to hear it. They thought we didn't see that. Oh, I saw it. But here we go. Somebody hit the Buffalo Wild Wings button. And just like that, it's an 8-point game. We got way too comfortable, Genergy. Way too comfortable. Yeah, hopefully the Knicks can learn from this lesson. Never get comfortable, never let up, never take your foot off the gas. This is the playoffs. If we're not careful, we could end up becoming a meme. Gotta lock in, man. We've celebrated way too early, bro. All right. Here we go. We need a bucket here. Knicks got to score on this possession. We cannot come up short or scoreless on this next possession at all. Got to put this one away. I would have, you know what? That is true. When the bench mob got taken out, the run started for Atlanta. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. I understand you want to get your superstar out there, but you got to let that lineup ride. And now, just like that, the Hawks on an 11-0 run. And Brunson gets caught up by Johnson. Paul GM said, this is why we have the closer, El Capitan. Mikal Bridges being grabbed there. Brunson gets it into Karl Anthony Towns. He's picked up by Dyson Daniels, finding Brunson in the same spot, that half-court line. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, got to give him some credit. His defense has picked up here. Brunson trying to get a big shot, and Brunson has checked into the game, and he has been ice cold. 106-98. OG Anunoby with the assignment. Bridges stuck on Okongwu. Gets the switch. Bridges now on Johnson. They're trying to switch him off him. They get the matchup they want. Little Brunson on Big Jalen. And luckily a missed three. The Knicks are going to squeak by with this game one win. They were up by as many as 19. Good feed there to Towns. Towns all the way. And there we go. That should be all she wrote. It got a little sketchy there down the stretch. Shout out to all the fans outside the Garden. Oh, Jalen Brunson getting absolutely lost. Nickeil Alexander-Walker getting it at the right time, but Knicks should escape and get this win here. No shenanigans, just inbound the ball, make your free throws. And Josh Hart getting fouled on the inbound. Frey said we need to slow the game down and throw Karl in the post. B-Mill said, run that pick and roll, please. Frey said that too. So Josh Hart going to the free throw line. Need these free throws. Take away all chances and all possibilities for Atlanta. Can Patron Hart put this one away? And interesting, Landry Shamet checking in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bringing out the defensive lineups, trying to put this one away. All right, free throws are good. What up, Cliff Creval? 10-point game. Josh Hart making both his free throws. And, good take there from CJ McCollum. Trying to get a quick 2. Not mad at that one. Got to make your free throws. Get the inbound. Make your free throws. Jalen Brunson losing the defender. Trying to kill some clock here. No foul just yet. Brunson just handed off. Okay, he gets the foul. That scared me, man. Shell said, wow, Patron is a sponsor, huh? No. Our sponsor is Car Grooves, but Josh Hart is the new Patron athlete. So that's why I'm calling him that. All right, Jalen Brunson, I can't lie. I didn't like him holding on to it there, but he does kill more clock, gets fouled eventually. Need these free throws. Brunson makes the first one. MVP chance in the crowd. Believe it or not, that is Brunson's first bucket of this fourth quarter. And he gets them both. Gotta say, proud of my Knicks at the free throw line today. Outside of Robinson missing those 3 free throws, everybody else on point. Towns 10 for 10, Brunson 7 for 8, 4 for 4 OG, 2 for 2 Josh Hart. Free throws going down today. Knicks up by 10 points yet again. The Atlanta Hawks trying to get something out of this one. They still believe that they can possibly steal game 1, but this one could and should be all but over. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Where are we at right now in the final moments of game 1? We're sitting right over 600 in the chat. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Locking in and get this W. Chuck said fans don't know this game is like dribbling through a junkyard. That is a crazy analogy, but very accurate. Marcus. All right. Nothing stupid. Just get a good stop here. All right. Nickeil Alexander-Walker heaves one. That's no good. And oh, my goodness. OG and Hart run into each other. Oh, I don't understand the call, but we'll take it. Was somebody pushed? Was somebody pushed? Can I see the replay, please? I just saw them run into each other. Vegas said Quinn Snyder drawing up that 10-point play. Hey. Big up to you as well, NY2PA87. New York, I'm assuming New York to Pennsylvania. Josh Hart again, big free throw down. Now it's an 11-point game. The crowd is chanting F. Trae Young. I'm trying not to give it any attention because why? But, you know, yeah, I'm just, yeah. Yeah. Oh, Josh Hart missed it. I gave him his credit for his free throws. Misses his fourth one. 20 seconds remains in the game. Jalen Johnson trying to heave one. That's no good. Landry Shamet and Nickeil Alexander-Walker with extracurriculars. And Landry Shamet's going to get the foul. Huh?
What the hell?
All right,
Oh,
brother.
God, no way.
All right, brother. Free throws on the way from Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Literally. All right, whatever you say. And all that just to miss, bro, after all that. All that to miss both free throws. If you don't let us dribble it out so we can get ready for game 2, please. 8 seconds remain. The New York Knicks with the lead and the game 1 victory. That is the way you want to see it start. Now, it could have been by like 20-something points. Let's keep it a buck. But a win is a win is a win is a win. Hell of a way to start the series. Protect home court. Get the victories at home. And the Knicks do just that. Behind the shooting of Jalen Brunson, a second half by Karl Anthony Towns and everybody else doing their part. Bridges, 11 points, 10 for Hart, 19 for OG. The Knicks get the job done, and the victory is in the books. Shout out to your New York Knicks starting the series off 1-0. Let's go, Knicks. Shout out to all of you for being a part of yet another amazing and fun play-by-play. We get the job done, but it's just getting started. Game 2 is next on Monday. CK Trey had our teams now. Okay, I understand. Yeah, but Trey who, bro? Trey ain't even out here playing in the playoffs, man. We already won. Anyways, man, a post game coming up immediately after this. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell. Don't forget to like this stream. Shout out to all the new members that are here, or the returning members. We appreciate you guys. Super chats, all that. If you haven't already, subscribe and make sure you will put that notification bell on so you know the next time we are live. Post game coming up next. Shout out to Car Gurus. Your Knicks are up 1-0 in the series. Game 2 on Monday. I will see you then. Y'all have yourselves a good one. My 2 cents, $2 super said. Thanks, CK. 1 down, 15 to go. Let's go, Knicks. Shout out to all of you, man. Real talk means a lot. Post game coming up next. We're just getting started. I'm out of here. Y'all be easy. Enjoy the rest of your WrestleMania weekend as well. All right. I'm out. Peace. Come on.
Blowing orange everything, blowing orange everything. Blowing orange everything, blowing orange 19,000, leaning in a huddle, screaming like if number 19's in the tunnel. All in together as long as we ever need, for the heaviest jersey the league has ever seen, right? If I don't make it, bet the fam will. Watch the city fall in love with us. Clyde Frazier with the hand skis. Double rings, baby, double up. Yeah, and all of this is a landslide. Welcome to the Terror Dome, hosted by a franchise. For the colors that we bleed in the field, the pressure is insanity, cause we don't do L's, nah. And it's everything they said it would be. The lights get even brighter than you'd ever believe. Yeah.